Am I? Walk like an Egyptian. I love when Susanna Hoffs does that. Is her mouth open? I don't remember. Probably not. She didn't look like that. Oh my gosh, guys, how are you? I was going to sing you a song, but I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. I just don't. I really don't. I was going to sing you. You know what? I'm going to because I'm so bad at it. And I just find it fun because you know why? It's Friday. Ready? It's a Friday song. Okay, you ready? I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's great, and Wednesday too, or Thursday. I don't care about you. It's Friday. I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Oh, Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday. I'm in love. Saturday, wait, hold on. Sunday always comes too late, but Friday never hesitate. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack. Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday. I'm in love. Okay, now there's a reason why I picked that song. So hi everyone. I picked that song because I want all of you to go and visit the Eddie Money Facebook page, and you can see Jesse and Des. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I forgot the other gentleman's name who's with them. I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to let you know. And all right, let's hold on. But they do a great, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together. Shall I? All right. So it's Jesse, Des, and Vincent Dingman. And they cover The Cure's love song. Go and watch them because I love the Money Family. We all love the Money Family. And you can also see this cover version on Jesse Money's Instagram. Did I get that right? I did. So go and follow them because they are the best. Hello, Mark. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Halise. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Scott. Hi, everybody. You know, it's hi, Al.
Hi.
It's Friday night, and we haven't been here in a few weeks. Feels good to be here.
Yeah, it was a nice drive down into Jamestown tonight. Yes. Traffic is a little heavy, but it's a Memorial Day weekend.
It is. Can you believe it? We can wear white now.
What do you mean we can wear white? We wear white all year round.
No, you don't.
What's that mean?
You would look ridiculous in white. You did wear white, though. Remember the white suit? Remember the white suit?
Yeah, I wore white all the time.
No, you didn't.
White was my color because I was very pure back then.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Patty.
Everybody, welcome. So I just have to tell you guys, I have not had fries in 2 weeks. I am doing, now Michelle started this whole thing. My best buddy, Michelle, who is a grandma of 2 twin beautiful babies now, just saying, everybody say congratulations to Michelle. She's so happy. She told me about intermittent fasting. So I said, all right, listen, I'm going to think about it because I love food. I truly love food. I love bad food.
I love
okay.
Scott.
Not really terribly bad, but fries, that's like an every other night thing for me. So it's gotten to be really at a point where I've needed an intervention anyway.
Hi, Scott.
So I go to my hairdresser last Saturday morning.
Hi, Scott.
I'm like, oh my gosh, you look so hot. Like, you look sure. I can't really how good. Now, she looked good anyway, but now she looks super duper good. She lost like 25 pounds. Now, I just saw her in
Michelle?
February. No, Davin. My hairdresser, Davin. By the way,
that's right, yes.
If you're in Rhode Island and you need to have your hair done,
yeah,
send me a jingle message and I will hook you up with Davin. She is the best hairdresser.
And she lost 25 pounds.
She lost 25 pounds. I'm like, okay, I just saw you a few months ago. What did you do?
Right.
Literally, it's just eating between a certain time of the day. That's it. That's all she did.
Right.
She just picked a time. And she only ate, like, say, between 9 and 5. And then she really just scooched it up and maybe did between 11 and 4. And she only had one meal. Like, for 1 week, she did that.
And you lose weight that way.
Well, I have to tell you, so I started that last Saturday when I saw her. I have lost 5 pounds.
5 pounds.
So I have only been eating
like
between
Kiki
the
Crane.
hour. Well, I've been pushing a little bit. So 11 o'clock, I will have my first salad or apple or whatever. I've been
Hi,
eating
Phyllis.
very healthy.
Phyllis, I love you, Phyllis.
And I'm done by 4 o'clock. Now, I have to say, I think
Patty.
it was yesterday, maybe I smooched it to 5.
Hey, Elise.
But I will tell you right now, it's not a bad deal.
Christine's right.
And it's free. Like, it's free. You could
Free.
just do it. You just do it between that time frame. That's when you eat.
Well, do what? You said do it. What do you mean by
you know
do
what?
it?
I'm thinking about the birds too, right?
Right. The birds and the bees.
I took out Louie, as I do every day, several times a day. But this morning, I see 2 birds, and I'm like, stop fighting with each other.
They weren't fighting. They were having a romantic time together.
They weren't fighting at all.
They were having a romantic time together.
But I find that very harsh.
Like
the way birds, just get down with each other. I
get down a
find
lot.
it really
And they're baby birds.
terrifying. To be quite. How can that be fun?
I don't know.
I mean, I know some people are all into that,
Right.
like the hardcore, like hurt me,
me.
burn a candle on my back.
Oh my
or something.
God.
I'm thinking of the movie
Violent.
The Big Short. Did you guys see that? Anyway,
It's not very
I've watched
romantic.
it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So, I just don't find that
Rough.
fun. Like I don't think
do.
it would be fun. But the
I
birds
love
are
fun.
apparently like we got pregnant birds walking all
Oh
around.
my God!
the
Because
yard.
they're always doing it.
They're like walking
Right.
around with their
They're
strollers.
violent.
I don't
Right.
even know.
They put
I'm like,
handcuffs on and everything.
how
else.
are you doing that?
That's
girl?
great.
So
Well,
yeah,
that's good.
it's been interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
what was I even doing? Oh yeah, so my intermittent fasting is working.
That's good.
So I'm happy about it.
You look good. You look great.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I really need to. I don't
Oh,
know.
my God,
It's
stop
the,
worrying
it's
about
the
this.
menopause thing.
Oh, menopause.
I'm
Here we
telling
go.
you guys,
So,
sucks.
oh, the
It
drive
sucks.
down here was nice tonight, but a little traffic. But everybody's they have like a 4-day weekend, a 3-day weekend, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
It's 3 days.
Depends. It
It
depends.
depends, right. Yeah.
on what your job is like.
Talk about
and what
depends. I'm going to wear those pretty soon. It's great.
You're so ridiculous. So I'm going yard sailing tomorrow,
You
and
are?
in one of the yard
You
sale
can't
pictures.
go yard selling tomorrow. I got too much to do tomorrow.
Listen.
Oh my God.
So I'm looking at,
no.
you look at the pictures
No,
when
we got
people
a wedding to go to tomorrow. We're not doing yard selling
when
tomorrow.
people put pictures up
Oh
for
my
yard
God.
sale posts. I
I just
looked
can't.
to see what they have.
Yeah.
And one picture, they were all depends. I'm like, I don't
Depends.
know how I feel about that.
Oh, no.
I mean, so,
They're just trying
listen,
to declutter.
it's fine.
Get rid of the diapers.
But I don't know if I'd put it in the picture.
They
Maybe
put
just
the
put it in the-
they put
in the
the pans
description.
on the. I would go to that yard sale. Say, what the hell are you doing? How much
It's
you want
true.
for
Hi,
the
Phyllis.
right?
I don't know what they're asking, but you don't need that.
No, Helly's. I don't wear
No.
depends yet, but it's
No.
fine. I'm just gonna PLO the place. It's fine. So anyway,
No, you're not.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm not having any of it.
Really?
I'm not. So we have a baby bunny now.
No, Phyllis says that wearing depends sounds kinky to her. What the hell are you talking about,
No.
girl?
Phyllis
oh,
said
the
the
rough,
birds
the birds,
and the rough stuff. Yeah.
Oh, sounds kinky. I don't know. Geez, I never knew that about Phyllis. She's into kinky birds watching.
You don't know that.
She's a great bird
You
watcher.
really don't know that.
Some people bird watch, and now I know why these people put binoculars on, because they're watching for the kinky birds.
Scott said they like the rough stuff.
Uh,
I just don't understand it.
Don't understand what?
I'm really confused by it, the whole bird thing.
Well, what it is what it is. I mean, birds mate, and people mate, and talk about mating. Rabbits mate too, don't they?
They do. We have a baby bunny.
Baby bunny,
Oh, he's
and his
so
name is
cute.
Bugs. I named him.
No, I think I called him something.
Do
I
I
think I
got-
called him
oh
a
my
girl's
God.
name, Barb.
Well,
Something like
Bugs
that.
Bob or whatever. I didn't lift him up to see if he's a girl or guy or whatever.
By the way, cheers to everybody.
Cheers. Oh my
Cheers.
God, it's Friday.
Cheers, it's
Fun
Friday.
Friday. And thank you for your support of Kiki.fm. And we stay on the air because of your support. We appreciate that. And we're playing New England's classic hits music station. People are loving it. They're listening longer. They're listening for hours at a time.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your support and everything else and the music input. And it's pretty goddamn good, I'd say.
It's pretty good.
It's
pretty good.
It's good. People
I like it.
listen to it for hours. They listen to the cars or planes or whatever the hell they listen to us on. But it's great. I love it.
And speaking of good, we went to go see Foghat last weekend
Who was it?
at Mohegan Sun.
Foghat.
And I will tell you,
Yeah.
that show. Oh, Scott.
Scott.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Thank you for the super sticker, Scott.
Scott, I
Thank
can't
you,
wait to
thank
come
you.
to your house
says,
for my
"Woot,
birthday.
woot."
Scott, it's
Thank you,
awesome.
Scott.
God, I was surprised you have any money left after all the money you pay for tickets.
Oh,
He was promoting
my
John Waite today or whatever. He's gonna go. He's gonna go see
You're
John
so-
Waite. He's
give
gonna go
him a
see
kiss
John.
for me.
Well, I'm
Lick
trying
his
to finish.
face for me.
Let me finish my
Lick it.
sentence. He's gonna see John Waite in concert.
Go lick it.
Yeah.
at the City Winery
Would
in
you say
Boston.
lick it? Is that what do you mean lick it?
Lick his face.
You lick John Waite's face? Scott's not going to lick John Waite's face.
I would do it.
No, but because he's not going to do that to John Waite.
I think you
and
should.
John Waite probably say, "I'm missing you." But anyway,
Scott, you know
Scott,
what?
thank you very
I
much,
bet
sir.
you any money John would like it. Thank you, chap.
Chap, yeah, he's good. What was it? Oh, he did a song, "When I See You Smile." So that was a great song, wasn't it? Oh my God, that was awesome.
Bad English, the Babies.
Oh my God, they're great musicians. But anyway, you were talking about Foghat, talking about a slow ride. What were you talking about?
The show. I had so much fun.
You did.
I mean, really, Foghat is fun, but I think this was different than the last time because of the venue. We were in the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun, and we're sitting in a booth and we're watching the show. And let me tell you what, they kicked it.
They kicked ass. They really did a good job.
It was so great. And I love how Foghat is a mixture of rock and blues.
Yeah, I like the blues stuff, man. I love it a lot. I love blues music.
So fun. So if you get a chance, I mean, they're doing tons and tons and tons of days.
Tons and tons.
Go and see Foghat. Really, they're just amazing.
They are amazing artists. Roger Earl, who has been there since the beginning, he is a fantastic drummer. Fantastic drummer. The crowd went crazy. People were dancing.
They were really going crazy.
They saw emerging, and they were everybody was having a good time. It was a great venue to see them at the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun down in Connecticut, and it was great to see the people there and everything else. And you got to sit in a booth with some nice, lovely young ladies.
I did,
and you had a great time. And I just, behind the what do you call it, the soundboard most of the night because I'm a geek or whatever. But they are awesome. So if you get a chance to see Foghat, their schedule is so busy. We saw them last Friday night. We could go tonight, right? Mm-hmm. And Saturday they played in New Jersey. And then Sunday, Roger Earl was inducted into the, I think it was Long Island Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or whatever. Yes. So they have a busy schedule, and they're very, 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 very nice people, and they are awesome.
And that's the cool thing, too. I always tell you guys, when the artists are nice, it just, and that's most of the time. I'm going to say that's 99% of the time.
Once in a while, nice. I don't play the music.
It makes it. Mark, thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for the super sticker.
God.
We appreciate
I love you, Mark. I want to give Mark a kiss, too.
And again, guys, goes right to the radio station. And now Mark has a tattoo of the radio station on his arm. Thank you very much. Are you going to lick it, Al?
No.
So go and look at Mark's arm, because it's kind of great. He sent us a picture. I'm like, that can't be real. I thought it was like henna or something.
Like who?
Henna, like a temporary
What's
tattoo.
A henna? What the hell is a henna?
Temporary.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
So go and look at Mark's picture. It's so fun. So
thank you very much, Mark. Thank you, Scott, and thanks to everybody, because you keep us on the air, and and we got next Sunday we're going to be at the motorcycle show.
Yes, can you talk about that, because I don't have the information.
That's okay. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anyway. So it's Michael Stefanik Foundation. It's a foundation that was set up by a bunch of people and his wife. Mike, unfortunately, died in a plane accident a few years ago. A great race car driver and everything else. But Holly Davidson and a bunch of people will put this thing together next Sunday, June 4th, at the Coventry High School. And we're going to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be live bands. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be raffles. And if you show up to the Kiki.fm booth there, a broadcast booth, if you give $1 or whatever you can give, whatever, we'll put it in the pot. And we're going to be have a drawing for a pair of tickets to see Grand Funk Railroad, which is happening June 9th. On Friday night at Twin River Resort Casino. Yep. So your chance to win tickets to Grand Funk Railroad, if you're in the Rhode Island area. They're going to be people coming from Rhode Island, of course, Massachusetts, Connecticut, all over the place. And bikers are they're like a clique, but they're a good club of people. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody show up to that event. It's going to be next Sunday. Was it June 3rd? What's the date next Sunday? June 3rd? I can't remember the date.
Well, Scott said John Waite is here on June 1st. I think that's Friday, so I think you're right.
Yeah, so June 3rd. It's going to be the Coventry High School. I think it's on Reservoir Road in Coventry, Rhode Island. It's going to be packed with all kinds of motorcycles and stuff like that. And it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning, goes till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be a great time, and it's for a great cause, because all the proceeds of this event go to the young people in Coventry High to help them with skills and to learn things in their vocations that what they do in the future. So it's for a great cause, and we look forward to seeing everybody. That's next Sunday in Coventry, Rhode Island.
Yeah, I mean, did you ever learn any skills when you were in high school? Like, what was your skill besides girls? Like, what was your skill?
Talking about skills in high school,
I'm asking you a question.
I'm going to answer that question. Talking about skills in high school, I got an opportunity to go to my class reunion last weekend.
So
this is
so fun.
Listen to this, boys
fun.
and girls.
So fun.
And Mark, contain yourself.
Get a snack.
Scott, no, that's fine. So 2 days before 2 days before the reunion, I wasn't going to go, and I says, I don't want to go, whatever. So Kiki says, Al, go. I says, no, I don't want to go. Okay, whatever. So 2 days before the reunion, I said to Kiki, I says, I'm probably going to go. She said, go, have a good time. It was down in Plymouth, Massachusetts. It was 2 blocks. The reception was at the John Carver Inn, 2 blocks from Plymouth Rock.
I'm raising my hand.
Go ahead.
Did you look at the rock?
So anyway, I got down there a little early, and I looked at the rock, looked at the monument around the rock because it was pouring rain, and I don't want to, mess my hair up. So anyway, I went to the reunion, and I said to the girl, and she's very, very thoughtful about it. She says, "Oh, we're gonna give you that. I can't wait to this. Don't tell anybody I'm gonna be there." Like, who cares? So she announces on the Facebook page of the high school. She says, "Oh, a special guest." I'm like, "Who the hell? Oh, my God, I'm just a geek in high school or whatever." So my name tag said question mark. So people didn't know who the hell I was. And even people with the names on it, I didn't know who the hell they were. It's been a long time. But I'll tell you, I had a great time. It was great to see people, people of age, but it was great to talk to a lot of people. A girl came up to me with her husband. She said, I had a big crush on you. And I said, well, you tell me back then. She said, we're only 10 years old. That was funny as hell. But it was a great time. We saw so many people. And because the best thing of the whole night, the high school reunion, was after dinner, one of the administrators of the thing, running the reunion, said, okay, everybody get up and dance. They hired a DJ. Nobody got up and danced. Guess what? I got everybody up to dance, and they had a ball. And I was walking around the room with a wireless microphone and a cup of tea in my hand. And that's basically the story. Kiki, that's it.
No, wait. There is another part. You have to tell it. You have to tell about.
Okay. So anyway, this is a personal story, but I'll share with each and every one of you. This is kind of a fun story. So about a week before the reunion, about maybe a week and a half, I'm looking at the people on. I don't keep in contact with anybody from high school except for one guy, Steve out in Minnesota. And I look at this woman's page. I don't remember who the hell she is. I had no idea. I see her Facebook profile picture, and she's kissing a guy. I mean, like tonguing him, like, oh. I said, what the, what? But anyway, it was a wedding picture, okay? And she had her side of the family on her side, and on his side, it was his side of the family.
That makes sense.
Okay, right. So I can't see the guy's face because they're getting into it. Whatever, it's disgusting. Whatever. So anyway, it was good. It was great. It was nice. So I look at like 3 people over, and I says, that girl looks familiar. I said, don't I know her? It was my sister's daughter, my niece I haven't seen in years. To make a long story short, this girl from high school married my ex-brother-in-law. This girl from high school married my ex-brother-in-law.
What are the chances of that happening?
And my ex-brother-in-law is not even from that area. He's from the Boston area. In fact, he's from Methuen. So, but I haven't seen my ex-brother-in-law in a long time, many, many years.
Crazy.
So I'm at the reunion, and I tap him on the shoulders. He didn't know I was going to be there. Whatever. He turned around. We had such a great time. It was great. And I said to his now wife, she's a crazy knucklehead. I love her. She's great. I said to my brother-in-law, I said to my brother-in-law's wife, I says, at least he married somebody good now. So it was good. We had a great time. It was nice to chat with him. I haven't seen him in years, and he loves to fish. It was great. So I don't want to make this 2 hours all about Al, but I just wanted to.
It's so funny though. Like,
right.
Al came home. He was so happy that he got people up to dance because remember, guys, this is what Al has done for years. He was a DJ for years and years and years. I mean, a couple of decades at least. And I worked with him.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
talking about for the wedding circuit, Al.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I worked with him many, many times. But Al, that was his shtick. That's why people hired him, because he was able to get the crowd going. So also, you did get propositioned for an event.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell a story of that. So we got everybody up to dance, and it wasn't difficult. I just got on the microphone, and the DJ was great. I told him what songs to play, and the people were having a great time, and it was good to see them get up and dance. And you wouldn't expect that at a reunion, and me walking around with a cup of tea is kind of weird. But anyway, I'm on my way out, and I had a nice chat with so many people, but I don't remember who the hell they are. And this one woman came up to me. I don't know who she is, whatever. She says, "It was so good tonight. Thank you." And she says, "No, I live in assisted living in Cambridge, Massachusetts." And I said, "Oh, what do you think this good?" She says, "Can we hire you to come, have everybody dance and stuff like that?" I said, "I don't do that anymore." I says, "I appreciate the offer and everything else." And I says, I whatever, but I says, I can't do that. He says, he said, "We have DJs all the time and nobody gets up to do anything." And it was nice to be complimented like that on my way out the door. It was really nice.
We all told Al that
no, I'm not doing
he needs to do it.
No, I'm not doing it. I don't have time. I don't have time.
Elderly entertaining the elderly. It would just be a hoot nanny.
Nanny.
I think it would be perfect. And let me tell you, I think Al would do well at it.
No,
don't you?
I don't have
because
time in the day.
His feet would hurt.
Oh my God.
And their feet would hurt.
Yeah, but you know what?
Be like, he'd be doing a dance move like
I have so much
think,
on my plate
now.
I'm lucky I can do what I can do now.
Yeah.
But it was so nice to do get together with people I haven't seen in many, many years. The unfortunate thing about it was my class reunion, and Mark, I saw Mark's comment. It was my 51st high school reunion.
That's insane.
50, but
hey, Kurt, how are you?
Hey,
and
Kurt.
Hi to Kathy Bailey. 832-998-2020.
So anyway, the sad part about the reunion is though.
Sod. That's the sod part.
Kiki, quiet.
I'm sorry, but that's how you say it.
Kiki, quiet.
The sod part. Go ahead.
So anyway, quiet. So the sad part about it is that out of my class members, 61 have passed away.
How many?
61.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Of course you feel bad because then you go, 61 people have passed away.
Oh, that is sad.
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 That means I'm getting old. I mean, but a lot of people, they died of different diseases, dramatic.
That's usually what happens. I mean, like, if you put 61 people together in the room and they all died, it's probably not going to be of the same
but
thing.
It's
people, going to be a different.
But I had, in fact, I didn't tell you this, Kiki.
That's terrible. Why would you do that? Don't put 61 people in a room and watch them die. Don't do that's terrible.
Kiki, calm down.
What?
We're talking serious stuff here. Sorry. Okay, stop it. But I got an email yesterday because, of course, everybody I came in contact with, I handed them a business card because that's the way I am.
Let's go.
So I got an email. Yesterday from a girl I went to high school with. And it said, "So nice to see you," or whatever. And she said, "I'm so upset because my good friend Jane, she raised horses. She just passed away, and she didn't know to the reunion that she had passed away." And in fact, this woman who came to the reunion, she brought her daughter, a very nice girl or whatever. Mm-hmm. But she sent me a video about 15 years ago of her skydiving.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was great.
It
was great to see people and everything else. But most of all, it's Friday night. It's great to see everybody here. And thanks for your patience and everything else. As Kiki's has said before, we're going to be on intermittently. We're not going to be on every week because we got a lot going on. It's summertime and what have you. And I'm sure you all understand, but we appreciate everyone's support, and we appreciate everyone who listens to the radio station, which is Kiki.fm. And thank you very, very much.
Remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and share this video with reptiles. And hi to Kurt. Kurt wants to know how many people are actually in your class now, with minus the 61. Were there like over 61?
Well, to the reunion, there was over 100 people, but a lot of people brought their spouses or their girlfriends or whatever.
Oh, cut it in half. Like, what do you think?
I don't remember.
Come on. It wasn't. It was last
Kiki,
week.
you're asking me
Al.
a question I can't answer right
It's not
now.
that long ago.
Long ago, what?
Well, it was last week. How do you not
Kiki,
remember?
the question that Kurt asked was how many people were in my class.
No, we're left. Like, how many people are left in your class? Like, how many people do you think are at the reunion?
The question that Kurt Andrews asked. No, listen to me.
No.
Okay. How many in your class, though, Al? That's a question he asked.
That's a good question.
I don't have the answer. I would say probably 200. So, I mean.
Oh, it's not bad. It's only like a quarter.
Well, yeah.
That's not terrible when you're celebrating your 51st reunion. That's not bad.
Don't tell anybody I'm celebrating my 51st reunion.
60. You already did.
Okay.
I didn't say it. You did it. So 61 people out of 200, getting half.
Well, the 61 that we know of. I mean, whatever.
Right.
I mean, it's part of life, and it's part of life that sucks.
Oh.
But I'd seen pictures of guys I used to talk to on CB radios when they were popular. Paul Kessler, great guy. Him and I used to talk on the CB radio every afternoon after school. He used to have a big base station. He used to run it illegally. Great guy, but
nice.
but just all the memories and stuff like that. So it was good.
I've not been to one of my high school reunions.
Listen.
Did you know why?
Why?
I don't care.
No, listen, Kiki.
I hang out with Michelle.
That's fine.
That's it. I'm good. I don't need, because can I just say something? I'm just going to throw this out there. So there are a couple people, that have been very nice over the years to me on Facebook, but the mean girl thing still exists. And
what do you mean the mean girl thing?
Oh, I'm not even going to get into it. So I've seen people and they're just, you know what? Things don't change sometimes. So whatever, I don't care. I'm good. Whatever. I don't need to go. I'm fine. I really do. Because you know why? To me, I'm glad you went. It was all about you.
You told me to go.
I did tell you to go,
and
but
I wasn't going to go.
For me, because you were talking about it, and I'm like, well, you should go. For me, I don't care. Well, I really don't.
But the thing that
Nancy, thank you for the super sticker.
I love Nancy.
Thank you. It goes right to Kiki.
I love naughty Nancy.
Keeps us here and on the air.
Oh my God, Nancy, I love you.
Thank you.
Nancy,
thank you.
But the one thing that I learned, it was about a 2-hour drive, and I cannot drive late at night. I got to get my eyes checked and everything else, and I just I had to pull over several times. But it was a long drive, and it was pouring rain
last Saturday night.
Oh my God.
Yep.
It came down like crazy.
And I guarantee I am not the only one that has this problem, but all week long, Al, did you call the eye doctor yet? No, I'm doing it right now. Al, did you call the eye doctor yet? No, I'm going to do it in a minute. Wednesday. Al, did you call the eye doctor yet? I haven't had time. I'm busy. Thursday. Al, did you call the eye doctor yet? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do it right now. Friday. Al, did you call the eye doctor at all? Ever? I'm going to do it. Next week.
I will. Kiki, I will see if I have time on Tuesday.
You can't see. That's the problem.
Call the eye doctor on Tuesday.
That's the problem.
And now it's time for your classic.
Wait a minute.
What?
Slow your roll, bro.
Oh,
I wasn't even ready.
Okay,
for that.
Don't even do it then. I don't care.
Holy macaroni.
Right.
Well, I will say.
I do have to say something about a comment Scott just said.
Oh.
And it's pretty epic. Assisted Living Tour 2023 with Kick It Out. That's a great tagline, isn't it? Right.
All right. First of all, Scott said it's a guy thing. I postpone everything. And Kurt said, eye doctor here. Call me Al.
I didn't know Kurt was an eye doctor.
I know, right? Oh, and Halise had over 500 in her graduating class in 1988.
Really? Oh, my God.
I think that we had a good amount. I don't remember.
Kurt's going to be celebrating coming up his 45th high school reunion.
What?
Yeah, so he's getting up there with an age.
All right, so wait. Do you go, Kurt? All right, do any of you, let's see the comments blow up now. Who goes to their high school reunion?
Well, a lot of people saying content. I noticed that a lot of the people on the committee get together like once a month for whatever.
I have time.
And most of the time they meet at my ex-brother-in-law's house.
Now that's even weirder.
It's weird.
Oh, so see, Kurt said he's going to go first time in forever. Good for you.
That's great.
Police said nope. Nancy said nope. Thank you. All right, so we got 2-1 right now.
Whatever.
But all right, but actually 3-1 because I'm a big nope.
But here's the thing.
I'm never going.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Phyllis said nope. I don't go.
Okay, Kiki, listen.
No, I'm
okay, let me just say
Mark
something.
said I went to the 10th and the 20th. Of
Good.
course. You know what, Mark? I feel like you probably were on the committee for something. Like, I feel like Mark was in clubs. Were you in clubs, Mark? Because I feel that. I feel like you were maybe, if they had a radio station, you'd be on that. If they had like a rock and roll club, you would be in that. If they had band, you wouldn't. Mark had to be in band.
Really?
He had to be, like, with the hat and everything. He had to be in band. So I want to know if Mark was in a club.
I just say one more thing about my reunion.
Sure.
And
how was the food?
It was okay. Actually, it was pretty good. It was a buffet, but they were whatever. So
Hi, Candy.
So I get so the thing is,
Wait.
What?
Mark was in band. I knew it. I knew it. Now, did you wear one of those big tall hats and you had the jacket with, like, the military jacket with the buttons on it? Did you do that? And did you play the drum? Did you do that? Oh my gosh. Hi, Candy. And Squat said he's never been to one. It's been 43 years. Good for you. I'm not going either. Ever. I could care less.
So as I was saying, the last thing I'll say. I met Belle Hartwell. She used to live across the street. She used to play the French horn band.
Oh.
And I said, what have you been doing? What do you do for fun? I've asked people a lot what they do for fun or what. So she says, well, I just did a concert the other night in Boston with my French horn. So that's good. But anyway, the week before, I'm looking online at my yearbook, and I haven't looked at. I don't have my yearbook. I don't say stuff like that. But you can find everything online now. So I found my yearbook online. There's a picture of me, and then the next to the picture is this captions like your friends, are like Les, Ron, Steve, or whatever, and then your goal in life. Now listen to what I have to say.
This is crazy.
Listen to what I have to say. This was a quote when I was 17 years old. This is a quote from 1972 in my high school yearbook. This is what my goal was in life. My goal was in 1972 in my graduating class to own my own radio station from 1972. And I looked at that and I was blown away.
That's insane.
And so many people saw that. And when I gave out the card, they couldn't believe it. A doctor, a very nice guy who was a foreign exchange student back then. His name is Hans. Lives up in Maine now. He has a big farm up there. Very successful doctor. He's been around Europe and everything else. He says, you followed your dream. And not many people can do that. And I didn't even realize that I put that in my yearbook until a week before the reunion. I looked at my yearbook back then, but what are we looking at my yearbook?
I know.
The thing I put in my yearbook, I was sick then. To own my own radio station. Now, how cool is that, man?
I think that's so cool. When you told me that,
yeah,
I said, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and people, I was flabbergasted, and just talking to people about their stories and what they've been through in life, and what they've done with their lives. Ron Gavoni, it was good to see him. He used to be, in fact, I started a radio station at my high school back in the day. It was called KSLR, Kind, Sweet, Lovable, Romantic. That's how sick I was. And the big songs were playing back then were Three Dog Night and Sugarloaf, My Green Eyed Lady, and everything else. And I can remember him getting the George Harrison album. But he says, how cool is that? And he came all the way up from Fort Myers, Florida for the reunion. In fact, there was a girl there. Her name was Kathy Lynch. She came all the way from Amsterdam.
To the reunion? Can you turn my buds up? I don't know what happened. Let's see. Nope. I can't.
One, two. Can you hear it now?
No.
It's your headphone jack.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll try. I'll unplug.
You want me to come up there from the gym?
Nope. I'm good. I'm good now.
Okay.
Yep. I plugged it back.
So Kathy Lynch came all the way from Amsterdam, and people from a nice woman who I sat with and a bunch of other people, Beth Wood. She came all the way from Kentucky. To the reunion.
But Amsterdam.
Yeah.
She flew from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
To see a rock that's this big.
No, but
and to see a question mark, a guy with a question mark.
But she saw family and stuff like that. But the cool thing is, just talking to people and everything else, she has a son who's living in Nashville trying to pursue his rock career.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me.
Yeah. And it was so cool to just talk with people and stuff like that. That's what life is all about, is communicating, talking to people, and just having a good time while you're on this earth.
That's right.
And just enjoying each other's company, being positive, and it was such a great feeling.
Oh, you crying now?
No, I'm not crying.
Oh, kicking L's crying.
I'm not crying.
He's shedding a
Oh
little
my
tear.
Oh my God, I'm not crying. Stop it, Kiki. Oh my God.
And I had the day off. Like, it was great. Al was gone for hours. It was like, oh my gosh, I felt like a little kid. I felt like I was home by myself and my parents went out.
But then a young lady, I'm not young anymore, but a lady and her husband, another lady and her husband came and says, we drive by your old house every day. I still don't know who they. And then there was one guy.
I didn't know who anybody.
No, then there's one guy. I think his name was Doug. And I'm sorry if he's listening tonight or whatever. He kept hugging me. He says, you were my best friend. I still don't know who the hell he is.
You've been talking about this guy all week.
It's been bothering me because I don't know who he is. He kept hugging me. He says, oh, you're so funny. Like back in high school, ladies and gentlemen, boys, I wasn't funny. I was a nerd. I mean, I was a straight A student. I was like detail orientated. I'm not anything like I am now. But Doug loved me. I mean, I think he wanted to go home with me. He was crazy, but you know what? He was the best part of the whole reunion.
That's nice.
Because then they had a raffle, right?
Yeah.
They had a 50 raffle, whatever.
Yeah.
And they forced me to give whatever.
It's true. You know, it's
but and I shouldn't talk about it, but I'm going to. And the woman who running the raffle, you know, God bless her. She's a nice lady. Nice. I don't know her, but whatever. So she's running the raffle, and then, you know, the ticket's pulled. And she wins. This woman who
was it, like $1,000?
I don't know. A lot of money, right? And half the money went to the committee because for the next year, I'm saying to myself, no, it's not going to be another reunion. We can't. No, listen, everybody's going to be dead. They're going to be gone. They're going to be too old. They're going to be wetting their pants.
In
or whatever.
A year?
No, they're not going to have another reunion, but like whatever. So the woman running the raffle at the high school reunion wins the jackpot. I go back to my table.
And what was everybody saying?
No, I'm getting to that, Kiki. So I go back to my table and I look at Doug, who is my best friend. I don't know who the hell he is. He says, you think I'm the same thing I am? We both said at the same time, fixed. Well, whatever. No, it wasn't fixed. She had a good time.
Yeah, but she had an anxiety attack because everybody was accusing her of making herself win. She should have been
no. That's not true. She won fair and square. It is what it is. Just I would run something like that. That would happen to me. She's a great.
You would never do. You know what he says that he would never do that.
But she's a great lady, and she's a great human being. She lives in Florida, and I appreciate everything she's done with the committee and stuff like that. And every member of the committee who successfully, I'm saying from the balloons to the centerpieces, they did a fantastic job. There's the John Carver in Plymouth, Massachusetts, 2 blocks away from Plymouth Rock. So
don't they have a water slide?
I don't know, Kiki.
I think we went there years ago and there was like a water slide in there. It was wicked old back then. Right?
I don't think so. There's a Mayflower was there anyway. Anyway, thank you for your support of Kiki.fm, and thank you for your support and being a subscriber. If you're not, you should be a subscriber to the YouTube channel, which is Kiki Classic Rock. And now it's time for some of your Classic Rock Raw.
Well, everybody heard the news about Tina Turner passing away, and I am so sad. When I heard the news, you all know I love Tina. You guys love Tina. The messages I received from you guys, thank you so much. People just reaching out and posting on my Facebook and my Instagram. Like, she was just an amazing, amazing woman, really. And very, very sad to hear that news this week. But she has had many health issues the past few years, including high blood pressure, which led to kidney failure, intestinal cancer, and she also had a stroke. An interview with Cher, who visited with Tina just before her death, said that Tina told her she was ready, which makes, just a little bit more comforting to know that Tina was at peace with passing. But however, it's still very, very sad, I think, for a majority of us, because she's an icon. She will always be an icon. Her music will live on forever and ever and ever. But again, her story is just incredible. Tina, who was born Anna Mae Bullock on November 26th of 1939 in Brownsville, Tennessee, was daughter to Floyd and Zelma, and she had two older sisters, Evelyn and Ruby. The family moved to Nutbush, Tennessee, and of course, you think of Tina's famous hit, Nutbush City Limits. Tina and her three sisters had to live apart from each other when her parents had a job working at a defense facility, but the family did get back together eventually, and that was short-lived because her mother Zelda just up and left one day to escape the abusive relationship she was in with Tina's dad. Sadly, this was a predecessor of what Tina would eventually and sadly endure. Tina had said that her parents did not want her and that she was not loved. How sad to live that way, right? Tina did not have a stable childhood or teenage life as she lost her sister Evelyn in a car crash, and she had to work and move around with her sister many times. Tina and her sister used to go to the clubs in St. Louis, and this is how she met Ike Turner, whom she pursued to allow her to sing in his band. He eventually did hear her sing after she took over the microphone on one of Ike's songs, and everything just took off from there. She was very, very persistent. From early on, Ike had complete control over Anne, who became Tina Turner, and he even trademarked her name. So in the event that Tina would leave him, her name would always belong to him. Tina Turner made her debut in 1960 with the hit single A Fool in Love, and the duo received a Grammy nomination for It's Gonna Work Out Fine. Touring consistently eventually connected Ike and Tina with Phil Spector, and in 1967, Tina was the first Black artist to be on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. In 1968, they headlined in Vegas and were seen by the highest of the high and the hugest of the huge, including Sonny and Cher, Elvis, and Elton John. When they covered Creedence Clearwater Revival's hit Proud Mary in 1971, this became their biggest single, which eventually led to their split in 1976 after a fight on their way to a large gig in Dallas left a battered Tina with no other choice than to leave Ike with 36 cents in her pocket. And as she walked into the Ramada Inn, they graciously gave her a room, and they still have her picture hanging in their lobby, which is now known as the Lorenzo Hotel. Tina, who was now a solo artist, earned her income by doing a number of TV shows, including The Donnie and Marie Show and The Sonny and Cher Show. Tina went on to sing Hot Legs with Rod Stewart, opened for the Rolling Stones, and got her one and only number one in 1984 with What's Love Got to Do with It? Just a hit that we all love. 12 Grammys, multi-platinum records, and one of the greatest and best-selling artists of all time. We can also learn a valuable lesson from Tina's rough but wonderful life, and that is to stay strong, stay focused, and believe in yourself. Because what she went through in her 83 years on this earth could have literally destroyed some, but she took all of the bad and she just made it good. We love you, Tina, and may this one-of-a-kind, amazingly powerful woman be at peace. You know, and a lot of people, after her passing was announced, a lot of people had said on their social media that she had been sick for a very long time and it was her time. And she had been private for quite a while, which that's what you do, right? It's your life. However, I mean, Tina has always been an inspiration to me. Always, always, always. I've loved her literally, and I put this in one of my posts. Ever since I can remember, I have loved Tina Turner. I'm not the only one to say that, but I truly, truly always adored her. Her music. I mean, my son and I danced to Proud Mary at his wedding. So,
year ago, June 25th.
It just goes to show their music was so powerful. Her solo music, so powerful. I love Tina Turner so much, and I'm glad she is at peace.
Yeah, and it's sad, but as you said, she's at peace, and we played a tribute to her the day that she passed at 7 o'clock Eastern, and people from all around the country, around the world, were listening to it. We played a lot of Tina's songs. I mean, What's Love Got to Do with It? Proud Mary to the bus. I mean, there was nobody like Tina Turner. There was no on stage with Mick Jagger during Live Aid. When Oprah had a birthday, they surprised Oprah with Tina Turner coming onto the stage, and Tina was an inspiration to all of us, and the inspiration was music, and she was phenomenal.
I think with Tina, it was beyond the music, though. It was the story. Tina's story is just, I mean, it's overwhelming, really. When you know, of course, What's Love Got to Do with It really just touched upon.
Oh my God.
It just probably just touched the surface of what really happened to that woman. But again, it showed some pretty powerful stuff. And Angela Bassett, I always say it, did such an amazing job channeling Tina Turner in that movie. But there was also a documentary. Oh my gosh, I think I watched it either a year or two ago. I don't know. It was on one of the movie channels, but her life was difficult. And I think even at one point, don't quote me on this, but she had said, you know, my life has been hard. It's been bad.
Been bad.
She's, I mean, to go through the abuse that she went through, and there are some, you know, pretty heartwarming comments as well we're reading tonight. But, you know, to go through that, not only with your family, but then you have to go through that as a wife.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of these, you know, musicians and artists and rock stars, we have no idea what goes on in their personal life. But, you know, when they get on stage, you know, you don't think about those things. But again, you know, she was an inspiration to all of us. But, you know, as a person, she went through hell. But she came, as you said, she came out the other side. And she lived to be 83 years old. So that's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, and she clearly had to rise above all of the bad to get to the good, because there was a lot of bad, but there was a lot of good too. So how that balanced in her life, we'll never know that. You know, I'm sure people close to her will, you know, they know, but we'll never know. And that's something that she took with her, as she should. But we can just look at her, like I said, it's true, as an inspiration, you know, to just maybe take a look at some of the things we've all had our things. We all have our things. But to just take that, say, you know what? I can do this. I can get through this, whatever it is. You know, all of our situations are different, but you can do it. And we have some great inspirational stories here in our community as well. So.
And thank you, Tina Turner, for all you've given to us as an artist, musician, and as a human being. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Now, Joni Mitchell. Now, her surprise appearance last year at the Newport Folk Festival is coming to life once again. On July 28th, the album titled Joni Mitchell at Newport will be released on the Rhino label. Cameron Crowe provides the liner notes, and one of the beautifully written things he said was, within minutes, the news had rocketed around the globe that Mitchell was back, sparkling with enthusiasm, delivering a tender and passionate set of 13 songs, ending with a joyful sing-along of the Circle Game. Now, for those of you who are fans of Joni, and even if you're not, you cannot deny that her surprise appearance at last year's Newport Folk Festival was one of the most moving musical events we have seen in quite some time. I was just blown away by it. I kept watching different clips that people had. I was just floored. And I felt it along with everybody else, the people in the audience just crying, the tears, and people talking about it on social media. It was just an epic, incredible event, because she's been through so much too. And she got herself on that stage and performed in front of everybody like it was nothing. And people were so happy to see her back there. 17 nominations and 9 Grammys later, Joni has been through a lot, and that is even an understatement. Joni is a childhood polio survivor, recovered from a brain aneurysm in 2015, retaught herself how to once again play the guitar, and her 2022 performance at the Newport Folk Festival brought sounds of shock and excitement, and even some crying tears like they hadn't cried in decades, like I just said. I mean, the people were, I hope they all had tissue, because it was really intense. And I'm sitting there even going, oh my God, I was tearing up as well. Now, this was Joni's first concert since 2000. And the last time she had performed at the Newport Folks Festival was on July 19th of 1969. That was pretty epic. During the 1969 festival, Johnny Cash introduced a new and fresh Chris Christopherson, who was so hot in A Star Is Born. Now, I was a kid, but you know he was hot. It was
hot.
Remember that movie with Barbara Streisand?
I don't remember that, no.
And Chris sang Me and Bobby McGee.
He did?
He did.
Janis Joplin song?
He did
Okay.
at the Newport Folk Festival. 1969's Newport Folk Festival also not only included Joni Mitchell, but it was also the debut for James Taylor, right? The debut of James Taylor, which is so crazy. And his performance only lasted for 15 minutes because they made an announcement that the Apollo 11 landed on the moon. And this was the first time that humans were on the big slice of cheese. So James Taylor out, astronauts in.
Oh, that sounds good.
Isn't that crazy? No, isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
Crazy.
The incredible musicians who joined Joni this go around, it was a little bit different though. Brandi Carlile was by Joni's side for the entire set, and Marcus Mumford, Taylor Goldsmith, Allison Russell, Blake Mills, and many others were also joined by Winona Judd. Joni told stories, and the audience was able to join what Joni has been secretly doing at her home for years with various artists, just getting together and making music, and these sessions came to be known as Joni's Jams. The live album of this musically historic event has 12 tracks, which include The Circle Game and Big Yellow Taxi. So, yes, Joni Mitchell, she is just, she's got to be loving all this. She has to be. It's just going to be so great for her. And it's also great for Joni Mitchell fans.
Yeah, she's still really good after all these years. All the stuff she's been through. My God, she sounded great last year.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
She really, really did.
And talking about fantastic, just a reminder, if you're in the Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut area, next Sunday is going to be June 4th. Scott just corrected me. I said June 3rd. Thank you, Scott, for paying attention. June 4th, next Sunday, we're going to be at Coventry High School from 11 to 5 with all kinds of motorcycle people and bikers and everything else. From Holly Davidson people to Holly Davidson from Exeter and Warwick, Rhode Island are going to be there as well, too.
You know what?
They're going to have live bands. He still texting me. Live bands. There's going to be food trucks. There'll be kinds of raffles and giveaways. And it's all going to a great cause. It's a Michael Stefanik Foundation, which is basically goes to the kids, young adults, learning skills and helping them succeed in their life careers. So it's going to be good. June 4th, Sunday.
Oh my gosh, Kathy Bailey. She said, holy crap, just got new AC heating quote, 15 to 19,000. That's insane. Like everything literally has doubled in price. There is just try and hang on to whatever you got. That's all I can say. Live like you're in the Great Depression because, if you have a sock with a hole in it, then you better sew it because it's getting bad. Or go to the thrift shop. Because
you're talking about the cost of goods?
Cost of everything. Did you hear what I just said about Kathy Bailey?
Yeah, I did. No,
that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's got to be double.
Right.
Probably what you would have been quoted pre-C.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, and literally look for good used equipment. I think that,
that's why Kiki goes out. I'm going to sell a husband because I'm used equipment.
I'm going to yard sales tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, the used market is great.
Also going tomorrow, we're going to a wedding tomorrow. And then, it's my son's wife's sister's getting married at a nice place. And nice couple, very nice couple. He's a little crazy, but they're great people. And, we've been, reaching up to my son. Are you ready for the wedding? Yeah. We saw him last weekend. Yeah. And his wife is saying, are you ready? Well, whatever. So my son reaches out to my wife today. And then I come home and I'm doing stuff or whatever. There's something hanging up up in a ranch, radio ranch. I said, did you buy something? No, she said, that's Chris's suit jacket. I says, why? I got to sew a button on it. Like, he waits till the last minute. What's the matter with you, dude? Well, why do you wait till the last minute? God.
But it's okay. That's what moms do. I mean, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, you're cool
and
with
let's face facts here, right?
What's that?
Our people here,
people?
everybody, here in this community, probably has a sewing kit. Raise your hand if you have a sewing kit.
God.
I have a sewing kit.
You do?
I have a couple, actually.
That's good. Yeah.
I guarantee you, people under the age of, let's go to 40, probably don't know what a sewing kit is. Probably don't have that. Like, I have the little pin cushion. I just spit on my chest.
Nancy has a sewing kit.
See what I'm saying? Nancy has it.
Yeah.
Kathy Bailey has it. And even I get buttons sometimes, like some random buttons. I throw in my little sewing kit. I have needles. Hi, Regina.
I have needles too, but not in a sewing kit.
I have all kinds of thread, all different color thread. You know what? I guarantee you.
Really?
A lot of people, the younger genre, do not know how to sew.
That's fine. Whatever. Take it to the cleaners.
Candy has. Oh, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Cindy has one.
Cindy's here.
And it's true. Right, Candy? Value the dollar.
Right.
So if you have a sewing kit, go pull it out, man, and you start learning how to use it. And I guarantee you
pull
can make
it out all the time.
You could.
Yeah, I use it.
You could make money.
Go to the dollar
with
store.
that sewing
Pull it out
kit.
and use it at the dollar store. What? I'm talking to
Sew
Candy.
it right to your head.
No, I'm talking to Candy. She
No,
wants to
you're
go to
not.
the dollar store, and she's going to go to the dollar store and spend all kinds of money.
I haven't been to the dollar store in a while. It used to be my favorite place, but you know what? The 25 cents really threw me off.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I'm serious. Like, all right, you know what I buy? But I got to, all right, I'm going to retract for a second.
Well, wait. Regina says she doesn't have a sewing kit, but she can weld. I would come over to my house. She can
weld almost anything. Good for you, girl.
Before we came down to Jamestown tonight, I was mowing my lawn, and my mowing deck is broken, and I needed somebody to weld it. So maybe I can bring it to Regina's house.
There you go.
Right.
Scott said, I can't sew. I throw away so much. Scott. Scott.
Oh, my God.
You got to learn how to sew.
Right.
Maybe I should do that on YouTube. Teach people how to sew.
Dude,
no one's doing that.
But who cares? Oh my God!
People care. People like that. People like the old-fashioned stuff. I'm telling guys.
What? No.
Do you like the old-fashioned stuff? I like the old-fashioned stuff. I like to talk to people on the phone.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
Right.
I like to communicate in person.
You got to see people in person.
I like that. You know, I like old school.
When I
things.
have an important question to ask somebody, I'll say, "Where are you? Where are you going to be? Oh, what's the matter?" No, I want to. I would rather see people face to face like years ago, because you communicate, and it's hard for people when you got to ask them for something. It's hard for them to say no in person.
All right, Scott's got a really great pickup line now.
What's that?
Any women in my area want to teach me to sew?
God.
You go, Scott. See, he's turning that frown upside down. He's making it. He's making this.
That's not a pickup line.
He's
any
making
woman
this,
in my area want to teach me how to sew. He means that sincerely. It's not a pickup line. He wants to be taught how to put the needle through the what do you put that thread? Is it a thread through the needle? That was always hard for me.
All right, because I have a little thing. You put it through the needle.
Oh, Halise, stop it, Halise. Halise,
no, wait a minute, Al. Hold on.
What?
So there's a little thing. I have a little metal thing, and you put it through the eye of the needle, and then it expands and it's big. So then you can stick the thread right through that, and you can see it. Like you could see, and then you pull it through the eye of the needle, and there you go. Voila. Your needle has a thread on it.
That's good. I've been saying I got to fix this chair in Jamestown. I haven't done anything. I forget to bring the WD-40.
Al, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you bring me a water?
I'll see if there's anything. Can
you just bring me one? I know there's one. I know there's one. I do. I looked. I pre-looked.
I might have to go back to the vehicle.
Please.
All right, hang on.
You know, you just stop pretending. Stop pretending.
I'm not pretending. I'm saying it sincerely.
Bring me a water.
Oh my God, you're so rude. How can you be rude to me? You say, Al, bring me water.
Because I know that we have it. Bring me a water, please. I'm thirsty. I'm parched. I'm hot. I'm in menopause. Like I'm having a menopause flashy day. Well, like I'm hot. I'm sweating.
Then wave yourself then. I mean, I don't know how to turn.
But then my shirt's gonna come up, and I don't want it to.
Well, take your shirt off then. I don't care.
No, well, I actually have a really nice bra on, so I could, but I'm not going.
No, my God, Kiki,
it's sparkly.
Give me water. Give me water.
Please, I said.
You didn't say please,
guys. Did I say please?
No, she did not say please.
I totally said
she
please.
She said, "Get me a water." That you said please.
At first, I said it because I was like trying to be nice.
Give me a water.
Hi, Jenny. Oh, Jenny's here. So Jenny and Bill now are on their wedding weekend.
Wedding weekend. Oh, they're in Florida right now.
Are you in Florida?
Yes, they are.
Like, are they?
Yes,
Have
they
you
are.
been doing like
Am
a
I saying this for nothing? Is
Yes.
anybody listening to me? Hello. Yes, they're already started their honeymoon, even though they haven't got married yet.
Good for you.
That's right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And I said it's a nice long weekend, and long weekend is here, and we are here too. Kiki.fm, and guess what Bill's going to be doing all weekend?
He's driving right now, so he is. She said he's
Let
driving.
me finish my sentence. And I forgot about that. Bill says he's going to be listening to Kiki.fm all weekend.
Nice.
That's right. Right.
Well,
don't
tell us when, though.
No,
we don't want to know the personal details.
He wants me to play him a song. And the song's going to be Another One Bites the Dust. I'll be right back for the water bite.
Oh, my. So Scott said, do a tutorial on sewing bras. Here's the thing. I don't have any broken bras, so I wouldn't do that. But I would do a tutorial on socks. Because socks, I have a big problem with Al and his socks because he cannot keep two similar socks together. Like, it has been a problem for years and years. And I am not kidding. I throw all of his socks go in the laundry and they come out missing the match every time. I don't get it. And he has all mismatched socks. And sometimes he will put on a black sock and a white sock. And I'm like, that drives me insane. Like, I can't handle that, to be honest. Like, I don't even look, because if I know it's there, it really bothers me. And he doesn't care. Like, he does not care. Doesn't care. I care. Like, I care because you're with me when we're out in public. And you have two different color socks on and flip-flops on top. Like, let's go there for a second. And then flip-flops. Now, my dad literally used to wear flip-flops, tube socks, and Bermuda shorts. We have to call them Bermuda shorts. He wore Bermuda shorts. Now, I didn't think there was a problem with that for a while until I got older. And then I realized that's not cool. You shouldn't be wearing tube socks and sandals with shorts high. You don't do that, though.
I just look out.
You wear pants.
It's busier than hell on Main Street right now.
Really?
People, they think it's a holiday weekend.
Well, it is a holiday weekend. Thank you, Al. Al brought me a water because I knew, and he bent over. Oh, Al, bye. Nice seeing you. He's so grumpy sometimes. Like, he really is grumpy. I don't know why. You know why? Because he probably heard me talking about his socks. And it's just a harsh reality that I have to live with on a daily basis. Just like I did the socks today, and I'm like, why do I even bother? For real. I don't even understand why I bother to. I should just clump them together and throw them on his desk, because there's no point. Scott said it's a guy thing. So I guess. So do you have mismatched socks too, Scott? I mean, is that really something? I'm very confused. Where is D? Oh, I don't know where DG is. Hi, Roberta.
Roberta's here.
I thought she was going to be here. I thought she said she was going to.
Roberta, is she having a good weekend so far?
Probably.
Oh my God.
Scott said he has mismatched socks too. So
yeah, maybe we're related, Scott.
Scott, let's have a conversation. I really would like to see you change. I would like to see you get better with that. And Al, I'm gonna, say to you publicly as well. I'm gonna buy you a whole new set. I'm gonna throw out all of your socks. And I'm just going to buy you like 3 sets of 10 pair. So like 30 brand new pairs of socks. And I would love to see them, remain paired up.
You bought me a bunch of socks the other night.
Yeah, but 3 pairs of dress socks. Yeah, but that's it.
What do you expect me to change my socks 3 times during the wedding?
No.
My feet probably will sweat a lot. I don't know.
But you do need to have dress socks like that match. You know what I'm saying?
Where do I go? I mean, what do I need dress socks for?
I know. This is probably going to be the only event we have like all year.
It's fine. Whatever.
See, Scott said he goes by thickness, not color.
Yeah, I go by thickness also. Hi, I'm into thick socks. Doesn't everybody out there like thick socks?
In the winter.
No, thick socks are good any time of the year.
In the winter.
No, it's thick.
No, not now.
I like it to be thick. Yeah, it's really good stuff.
So I fell asleep on the couch last night. That was
oh my God, what does that have to do with classic rock?
Because I just thought about it.
Oh my God.
And I wake up and I'm like, why am I here? And then, you wake up and you go,
wake up.
Listen, I don't even want to move. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad. Like
oh my God.
My bladder was screeching. It wasn't even screaming. It was screeching.
Oh, it's Kiki talking about pee. This
But
is
you know
great.
what?
Pee, pee, pee.
I didn't care. Like, I just
That's
wanted to lay there
Great.
and not know about anything. And you know what I did?
What?
I got up. I took the dog out.
That's great.
And he went in his own little bed. I went back upstairs and I fell back. Well, no, I didn't fall asleep on the couch. I did eventually, but I was up for 4 or 5 hours.
Well, it's a menopause thing too. I mean,
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's terrible.
It's fine. You know?
This is a terrible thing.
Yeah, but
this is a terrible disease.
By the time you turn 80 years old,
is menopause a disease? I'm going to ask that
my
question.
God. No, it's
Can
not.
someone Google that? Because
nobody's
I
gonna
think
go.
it's a disease.
No, Kiki, nobody's going to Google anything because they have to go off the channel. Did you realize
no,
when
they
you
don't. Do it on their phone. Where have you been?
No,
Do it on your phone.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God. People listening to us on their phones, just leave it. Stop telling people to go to another platform.
They can open another tab.
How do you do that? You don't know how to do
I do know how to do that.
Well, that's good. That's great. Well, you know, stop telling people to go.
Scott's Googling it. Thank you. We
Oh
want
my
to know
God.
if menopause is a disease.
No, wait, stop talking about menopause. Concentrate and focus
Oh,
on what you.
Nancy said it's not.
Listen, this is not Dr. Phil or whatever. This is classic. This is classic rock raw. You talk about music and stuff like that.
No, we talk about each other.
No. Stop talking about menopause. It's sickening. Oh my God.
By the way, Louis doing really well.
Louis not going through menopause. He's a guy.
Police asked how Louis doing.
Oh, okay. Well, he's doing fine. He's going through the change of life too.
While I was wide awake on the couch last night, so Nancy said menopause is not a disease, but you know what? I think it is. I'm gonna claim it. I'm going to take claim to it that it is a disease.
God!
Because there's so many things that happen.
Oh my God, Kiki, will you knock it off talking about menopause? This is ridiculous. Kiki, nobody wants to hear. What did you just do?
I didn't do anything.
You talk about this like every other week when we're on
because it's a problem.
Yeah, but this
I have a problem.
But Kate,
I want to share.
No. Listen. I understand that ladies have to talk about this stuff, but this is not the platform to talk about woman issues. This is not the platform.
Can I just tell you something?
This is not the platform to talk about that stuff.
You know what Nancy said?
What did Nancy say?
I agree with you.
Oh, that's good.
And you know what Scott said? It's official. It's not a disease. But let me tell you what.
Oh my God! People stop encouraging.
I'm going to start a petition.
Petition for what?
And have people sign it.
Why?
To claim that menopause is a disease.
No, come on. Oh my God.
It's
a fact of life. You get hormones, you get ornery.
You don't know. You don't know.
I know because I'm almost 70. Listen. It's not, it happens in life. You have these circumstances that happen to you once a month for years and whatever. Then all of a sudden it gets interrupted and like, oh my God, my mood's changed, whatever. I can't, It's fine. Stop talking about it.
Scott said Al is a disease. That's what he said. So,
oh my God! If I hear Scott's name one more time, I'm gonna have like a Scott panic attack. I'm gonna go up to Boston right now. Will you stop?
Ladies,
and focus on what you're here for.
Ladies,
focus on what you need to talk about.
I want you to start typing in Google menopause is a disease.
No.
And then Google will turn it around.
This has nothing to do with the station. It has nothing to do with what we do.
Google will be questioned.
It has. Oh my God.
No, they will. They'll question it. Google will question. Someone at Google will question.
I can't.
Maybe it is a disease. I'm going to do a video.
Good.
Menopause should be a disease.
That's great because I'm not going to be here. I'm done. And now it's time for more.
I don't think you should be a part of it.
And now it's time for more of your Classic Rock Raw on Kiki Classic Rock. And thank you for listening to Kiki.fm on this fun Friday.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to I'm not going to sit here and let you tell me what to do.
And now it's time for more of your Classic Rock Raw. Otherwise, I'm going to get in the car, drive home, and you're going to be walking around Jamestown, Newport tonight all by yourself.
I'll go to the Narragansett Cafe. I'll have a drink and a snack. No, I can't eat a snack because it's past 4 o'clock, so I can't do that. I'll figure something out.
And now it's time for more of your Classic Rock Raw.
So bossy. You're so bossy, though. Like, do you see what I mean? And I don't like that. Like, I'd rather you just be polite about it.
Thank you.
Say,
you're welcome.
See what I mean? How nice. Wasn't that nicer?
It's a pleasure to be here tonight.
Oh.
You know what?
And by the way,
the pleasure's all mine. Yes, Kiki.
Menopause is a disease.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with each and every one of us. And now it's time, if you want to, Classic Rock Raw.
How polite and friendly that was.
Thank you.
I like that. Makes me happy.
Good. Can I say go eat poop? No. Thank you.
You still need your shirt ironed for tomorrow. And guess what? You don't know how to. I do. And who cooks your food? That would be me. Who cleans your stuff? That would be me. So you better be nice to me. Say you're sorry.
Who takes out your trash?
I take out the trash too.
Who mows your lawn?
Who broke the lawnmower?
Who?
Let's go there.
Who blows your snow? Who blows your snow?
Who broke the wicked nice lawnmower that we have?
I didn't break it.
Wouldn't be me.
No, it came apart.
It just came apart. It's like 2 years old.
Who drove you down here tonight?
It's not the point. I can drive myself. I know how to drive.
Who gets your gas?
I can get my own. See, here's the thing.
Do
Let's
I
talk
gas?
about that for a second.
I have gas. Do you have gas?
I can get my own gas.
I
don't
sure
say.
You get your own gas.
Oh,
I don't want your gas.
You need to get my gas.
I don't think anybody here wants your gas.
I can't pump my gas.
No,
I pump my gas.
We'll pump this.
I can clean my stuff. I can wash a car.
That's great.
I can drive myself.
That's great. Good.
I can do things for myself.
Thank you. You're so
nice. You're so fresh.
Oh, my God.
Sylvia said male menopause. I thought it was midlife crisis for men. Thank you so much.
Oh, Sylvia's here. Hi.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you, for joining us tonight. It's our pleasure to be with you on Kiki Classic Rock. But now, sit back, relax, have yourself another glass of wine. For now, it's time for more of your Classic Rock Raw.
What if I don't want to have a glass of wine? Anyway. All right. I'm going to stop now, because it's just not fair. Taylor Swift and her Eras tour is the topic of conversation everywhere you look online. I mean, no matter what. It is. Taylor Swift is literally everywhere. You cannot get away from Taylor Swift news unless you just don't look. But we're all looking. That's the problem. But you have to look because she's everywhere. Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, I like Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie. But she's literally making headlines everywhere. So I'll let you guys know that hardcore Taylor Swift fans are known as Swifties. So one Swiftie in particular could not get a ticket to one of her Nashville shows. So he figured out a way to get himself into the venue because it was necessary that he see the almighty Taylor Swift. Davis Perigo, who is an accountant by day, applied about a month before the show date at Nissan Stadium to be a security guard, which he refers to as a mastermind plan. I was shocked at that. I was shook to the core. But it's a pretty good idea, actually. Davis was not allowed to take out his phone while he was on duty at the show, just in case an unruly event were to happen. But this was A-okay with Davis since he was signing up, just to be there to see Miss Taylor. And he was also singing up a storm with the crowd. And one of the fans who took a video of him enjoying the show in his security uniform did go viral on TikTok. Of course it did. Davis was told by a coworker to take it down a notch, bud, which was A-okay because he got in, he saw the show, he enjoyed the show, and his wife had the night to herself. Just seeing, we all think a lot of us think alike. Just saying. In other Taylor Swift news, another security guard, fans at the Philadelphia show saw a strong side of Taylor come out with its kitty claws. As she was singing Bad Blood, Taylor noticed a ruckus in the audience and told some of the security guards who were in the middle to stop. Hey, stop.
Who? Taylor did?
She wasn't doing anything. Yeah, Taylor did.
Really?
Really, most fans were in favor of what Taylor did. However, there were others who said that she shouldn't have assumed what was happening because now she would know. How would she possibly know what was happening? She wouldn't because she was on stage. Now, it's not clear what really did happen, but some said that the fan was too close to the barricade and was taking pictures, but who wasn't taking pictures at the Taylor Swift concert? Hashtag no one. Everybody was taking pictures. Hello, it's a Taylor Swift. It's a concert. Thank you. Just like you should be allowed to dance. Thank you so much.
So Taylor Swift was at Gillette Stadium.
I'm getting there.
Oh, can you talk to somebody right now?
Oh, sure.
So this person here, you might know her, but Kiki, say hello to this young lady from South Carolina.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Kiki.
How are you, darling?
Good. How are you?
All right. So let's just get into this, okay?
Okay.
So
I am going to ask that you get a little bit closer to your microphone because I can't really hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's much better. Thank you very much.
You're welcome so much. Everybody's always telling me what to do. But anyway.
Of course.
So there was a security guard he's not a security guard, he's an accountant, and he became a security guard for the night just so he could see Taylor Swift. Now, you are considered a Swiftie because you are a hardcore Taylor Swift fan.
Absolutely, since day one.
So tell everybody what you did, because you couldn't get tickets to the show either. And you were here when she was at her 3-night run at Gillette Stadium. So what did you do to get to see Taylor?
So the best thing I could do is I just showed up at Gillette Stadium, and just like the other 35,000 people that were standing outside of Gillette trying to even catch a glimpse of the concert or get tickets to get inside, we just stood around and we walked from one side of Gillette, sang songs in the parking lot, and then went to the other side of Gillette and climbed on top of a fence and saw through the side of Gillette and watched the big screen from afar.
Seriously?
Yes.
And that was okay with you? You didn't care?
Oh, absolutely not. You could hear her concert all throughout Patriot Place, not just directly around Gillette Stadium. And it still felt like you were in the concert because everyone had the same energy, the same vibe that they would have inside the stadium from all of the past concerts that I've been to. So it was still a great experience, and it was completely free.
Now, the thing is, and I don't mean to interrupt you here, but people are reaching out on the channel here tonight. Kiki, why don't you introduce this young lady from South Carolina? Nobody knows who you're talking to.
So everyone, this is my baby girl, Kat. And
Yes, hello.
She is a Swiftie. And like Sylvia said, free is always good. Now, Kat, though, was ready to pay money to go see Taylor Swift. And I'm like, no, don't do that. But I'm glad.
But I still had a budget. You know, I had a limit. I was cutting myself off at a certain amount that popped up, and when the $13,000 ticket popped up that was available, I decided that was not for me.
But I thought it was very strange because I kept looking too for the tickets. The ticket prices went up after the show started.
Right. So we were watching the tickets on Friday and Saturday night. And at 8:30, 8:45, after the concert had started and was underway for about a half hour, ticket prices were dropping to $200 and $300, which is the face value at pre-sale.
What?
Yes. So we were expecting the same thing to happen on the third night, not realizing that because it was the last night and everyone realized that they could stand around Gillette Stadium and see the concert for free, that the demand was going to go through the roof.
But people were doing that all 3 nights at Gillette, and they kept showing pictures of people on the bridge. Did you see those people?
Oh, yeah. The entire stadium was surrounded by people. So Gillette Stadium seats about 70,000 people. The stadium was sold out, and then they had the story that I watched. It was about 35,000 people outside of the stadium that night. So you're talking about over 105,000 people were there that night.
Holy moly. Now, did they have like food vendors out there for you guys or no?
Of course. And they had all of her merch tents set up around the stadium. So you had multiple places that you could purchase Taylor Swift merchandise. Throughout Patriot Place were different signage and photo op spaces that you could take place that were all themed around her Eras tour. She took over the entirety of Patriot Place, not just Gillette Stadium.
That's insane. That's insane. But
it was great.
You got to see her for free.
Yes. And my boyfriend came with me, and he did not enjoy it nearly as much as I did.
Why would he? Why would he? I mean, you got to be a Swiftie, right? I mean, all right. Tell me what the fascination, like, tell me what qualifies somebody to be a Swiftie.
I would have to say somebody who not only relates to her music, but realizes that she is an intelligent businesswoman who is doing everything that she can to what's the best way to say this? Be as progressive as possible within the culture and overall music community.
That's good. I like that, Kat.
And she has actually been the first woman to play at a majority of the stadiums that she's playing at on this tour.
Wow. What does the whole 13 mean? What was that about?
That is her lucky number. So when she was 13 years old, that was the first time that she performed in just a local talent show. She was discovered there, like her first real discovery. And that's really what set off her career. And ever since then, She has seen the number 13 pop up in various places throughout her life. Her first album had 13 songs. It's just been her lucky number throughout her career.
Because it wasn't night number 3 at Gillette. That was 13.
It was her 13th show at Gillette Stadium, and it was her 13th show on this tour.
Gotcha. Oh boy. Yeah, because supposedly that was a huge night for her. That's what I read anyway.
Yeah. So because it was the 13th show on the tour and her 13th show at Gillette, it just meant a lot, not only to the people who have been faithful to her shows at Gillette, but also the people who have been faithful to her tours throughout the years.
Now, are Taylor Swift fans really nice?
Of course.
All right. I'm just asking because there are some fans out there. They're crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There were still helicopters and snipers and policemen on horses and a full SWAT team surrounding everything. But
not snipers, SWAT teams, Cat. It's Cat. Everybody's asking how you spell your name. Is C-A-T. It's like Kiki, but it's C-A-T. Charlie Alpha Tango. Catalina, right?
Right.
Okay, we're not on ham radio. Take it out.
My God. Oh God.
So would you do that again? Go outside instead of being inside the venue?
100%.
Really?
But I would do it on a night. I would do it probably on like the first or second night of her tour if she's doing a 3-night show.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you got to quote unquote see her, but you really did though. I mean, because I could see the screen. You were showing pictures of the screen, and I thought that was pretty cool.
It was great. I have no complaints other than the fact that I wasn't in the stadium.
Well,
but I didn't lose over $1,000, so I'm good.
I know, my God. Like I'm literally watching the prices. I said, how is this a thing? How can they go up after the show is started? I'm so confused right now.
It was the only night that has happened on her tour so far.
That's insane. Well, like I said, I kept reading the 13 was this was the big show. Yeah. This was the big number. And I don't know, but.
Well, Catalina, thank you very much. I know you're driving. You have to be someplace.
Oh, gosh.
But thank you for chiming in and telling all the Taylor Swift people out there what you experienced. And it's great that you know so much about music, don't you?
Gee, I wonder where I get it from.
Not from me, right?
Not me. I don't know.
Oh, my God. Hey, have a good holiday weekend. We love you. And thank you for being part of the Kiki.fm Kiki Classic Rock Nation tonight.
Of course. Thank you for having me, and happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody listening in.
Love you, Kat.
All right. Love you guys.
Everybody
Have
saying
a great
bye.
Show.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
That was fun. Thanks.
She's a beautiful girl.
She is. I miss her.
But God, she sounds so intelligent now, though. I
mean,
what
do you mean now?
Well, she's grown up. I mean, I'm listening to her and I'm like, God, she's very well articulate. She articulates very well.
Yeah.
She knows her stuff.
She does.
And she was driving at the same time, and she just got off work or whatever. She's meeting up with that couple that she attended the wedding to.
My God, are you serious?
So our daughter came up this past weekend, and she attended. She was part of a wedding. And a great wedding, nice people. And the people are on the honeymoon. I think they went to Nashville or whatever. And they're in South Carolina right now to see my daughter. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So congratulations to Rob and his wife. And, many years of happiness. And it was good to hear from Callie, wasn't it?
That was great.
We got to have her on more often.
She's so cute.
She's so cute. Anyway.
So back to Taylor Swift news. While Taylor performed at Gillette Stadium on Saturday night, it was pouring rain, just like Al had to drive in that pouring rain to his reunion and back from it. So, and literally, guys, it wasn't your typical drippy rain. This was sheets of rain. It was crazy. And this rain show event went off without a hitch, unlike the Nashville show a few weeks ago that Taylor had, where fans had to wait for 4 hours before Taylor started. And that was due to the lightning, because the rain didn't stop her either at that show. She loves the rain. Like I think she thrives on a rain show, and fans love it too. So Anthony Silva, a regular dad from Massachusetts, bought 4 Taylor Swift tickets for his daughter as a Christmas gift last year, and she was able to take a few friends with her. Like, that's a nice dad. That's a really nice, like, you're a nice dad. But here we go. So the cost of those 4 tickets for that dad was $1,800. He got them from StubHub. Fine. I've bought tickets from StubHub before. not a problem. So Anthony never received the tickets, though, from the site. So if you have proof of payment, you should have no problem getting your tickets, right? Wrong. Completely wrong. StubHub told Silva that he could not get replacement tickets. And I'm a little confused about that. I don't understand. If you have proof of payment, why can't you get a refund? But anyway, the Massachusetts dad said that he was forced to pay. Now, guys, hold on to your hats here. Really, just sit down or whatever you're doing. Just hold on. He was forced to pay $21,000 for 4 more Taylor Swift tickets at Gillette Stadium. $21,000. He was forced to do it because he didn't have his they wouldn't give him his tickets. There's so much like weird stuff that goes on in the whole ticket industry, guys. I don't know how they get away with these things, but they do. So dad also got a limousine for the 4 very lucky teenage girls who got better seats than the original 4, but who forced him to buy those new tickets? Probably baby girl. That's exactly what forced him to do it. It's called guilt. I mean, we've all been there. But $21,000, that's a lot of guilt. Like, that's hardcore guilt. That's like, I am going to be guilty for the rest of my life if you don't go to this Taylor Swift concert because I know you love her so much. But holy crap-a-roni. That's what, almost $24,000 for Taylor Swift tickets.
That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
That's stupid.
Honey, you can just cry in your room for a week because
come on.
So,
and our daughter went for free.
I know.
She's our daughter. I like her. Go ahead.
So this ticket mishap was part of what happened last year when the Swifties were trying to get into the pre-sale, but there was a lot of funny business going on. However, the dad paid $21,000, got him a limo, and allegedly he's going to get his $1,800 back from StubHub.
Good for him. But
$21,000.
But he's still out.
Someone's year pay.
He's still out near $20,000.
That's
more.
what I'm saying. That's insane.
My God.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, Taylor Swift should just, invite him over to her house in Westerly and sit down, have some tea and crumpets.
Oh, why?
And just give them money back. Why?
No, he paid $21,000. Why does she feel bad for them? She's going to feel bad for the people who didn't get in. She's going to feel bad for those. Yes, she's going to feel bad for those people. She's going to feel bad for the couple that went to the Nashville show where it was pouring rain. They had to wait 4 hours for her to go on stage. Then once they got in the stadium, it started raining and lightning again. So the women left because they were afraid of what, that situation could happen again, what they just went through.
God.
That's who Taylor should feel bad for and invite over to her house. Not for the guy who paid $21,000 and got his kids a limo.
Oh my God.
Like, that's insane.
Just listen to her.
Sorry.
Just listen to her records. Put the records on the Victrola and just listen to them.
The Victrola.
You're just like, oh my God. As you said, her concert on Saturday night, and it poured, and she loved it. But you know what? Who wants to sit there in the pouring rain?
She's into it, and her fans, they're into it too.
They're like a colds now.
So Ariogina said the StubHub seller of those tickets didn't transfer them, and all StubHub will do is ban them from selling tickets on their site. Do not buy from these third-party sites. That's terrible. That's but they should still have responsibility to refund that money right away. If they can see if you didn't get the tickets, I mean, you can see everything now. It's artificial intelligence. It's everything. Google. Everybody knows everything. I forget. I literally was thinking about something this morning and it popped up in Google.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
That's weird.
I thought about something and then there it was. That's effed up.
I think about a lot of things and they never pop up on Google for me. I think about things all the time, But
we don't want to see what pops up. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Oh, she said, sorry, she's not been around. She was in the hospital. Well, we love you and we're glad you're back. And I hope you're feeling better. And Scott says, I use those sites and you've never gotten burned yet. I haven't either. Thank good. Knock on wood, people. Like, I've never had a problem. So hopefully, we're glad you're better, Sandra. That's great. And let's see. Candy said, wow, his daughter is never going to have respect for him.
And also Kenny said before that dad is in for a nightmare the rest of his life, and that's true. Because if you spoil a daughter now, imagine well, Daddy, why can't we go to Italy? What's the matter with you, Daddy?
I want to go to Italy.
If you really love me, you would take me there. Yeah, okay. Daddy, I want a Jaguar. Yeah.
Why are you whining?
Because I'm sound like Daddy.
Daddy. Does anyone call their other person Daddy?
You never call me Daddy.
I don't call you Daddy.
That's kind of weird.
That's weird.
Hey, Daddy.
Some people do it though.
Really?
And if any of you do it, no offense, but I wouldn't do it. I'm not calling him Daddy. I'm not doing it. I call him Al.
You call me something else too.
Al.
No, but you say
like sometimes you call me babe.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I have never called you babe. Never.
You do. You just did it like today. You're like, oh,
no, I did not.
Babe.
I would never say it because if I called you babe, I would be thinking I'm playing a Styx song. No, I never have called you babe.
No, that's when they say babe, I'm leaving. You did.
No, I never said babe. I never have said babe to you our entire relationship over the many years.
You call me babe.
I have I have never called you babe.
Ow. All right, so next time you do it, I'm going to tell you about
Good.
it.
Tell me. Record it.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Come on. I have never called you.
What do you?
You know what? You know what drives me crazy? You call me bro.
I do.
And I'm not a bro. Because if I call you sister, then you get really mad at me. But I
don't have a sister.
No, but if I call you sister,
I don't have a sister.
No, I'm saying if you listen to me, focus. If I said to you, "Hey sis," then you say, "Why are you calling me sis?" I'm not your bro. What the hell does bro mean?
I don't know.
Is it a cool way to say, "Hey guy"? You know, bro, well, maybe it's kind of cool. Maybe I should take that as a compliment. Thank you very much, Kiki.
Well, yeah, because you know you're going to be in wicked trouble later.
No, I'm not going to be wicked trouble later.
You are going to be in trouble.
Listen, Laura's here. Hi, everyone.
Oh, hi, Laura. How are you?
I miss Laura. I miss babe.
Just don't call anybody babe then.
Oh my God, you stop it.
I'm going to yard sales tomorrow. I can't wait.
Kiki, it's the summertime you're mentioning because I'm counting.
Care. I'm excited.
Oh my God. But who cares? That's great.
I care.
Oh my God.
I care.
Oh my God. It's Memorial Day weekend. We got a wedding to go to tomorrow night. We got things to do, and we got a very busy schedule. You know, and it's very busy, and you're going to go, yeah, silly. That's great.
I'm only going to go. I already told Sue. I'm picking Sue up at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
And we're only going to go to like the local area. I already told her. She's like, I'm down. She doesn't care. She doesn't buy anything anyway. So she buys a couple things. But she's down. I just want to, figure out, like, I want to get something really good to sell for a lot of money.
Yeah, that's right. I heard you talking to Sue earlier. You say, hey, babe, you want to go yard sale tomorrow?
No, I didn't say that. I want to find the Declaration of Independence.
What? Declaration of Independence. Oh, yeah.
Not the Decoration of Independence. The Declaration.
Why you
it's not like the Revolutionary Saints.
No. You want to find the Declaration of Independence. Who is that signed by? Do you know?
John Hancock.
Oh my God.
Ben Franklin.
Oh God.
George.
Yeah, you're right. You were right on all
Bill
those
Clinton.
things. Bill Clinton. He was too busy smoking a cigar. No, you didn't.
1776. Like, who was around then?
George Washington. Bill Clinton.
Abraham Lincoln.
Monica Lewinsky.
Said Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock was great.
Oh my God.
Herbie Hancock was
Go ahead,
fabulous.
sing a song out. Sing Herbie Hancock.
I don't know any songs by Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, because there's no words.
No, but even if I did, I wouldn't sing anything because I don't sing.
It's an instrumental. You can't sing it.
Listen, Herbie Hancock is a great singer. He's fantastic. Oh my God. What a set of pipes on Herbie. Hey, I have to say that Herbie Hancock's set of pipes are probably one of the best set of pipes you're ever going to hear on the radio.
Yeah, on the electro organ.
Electro what?
How does it go?
What are you talking about?
Is that how it goes?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, Mark wants you to sing Tequila.
I'm not drinking tequila.
No, sing it.
I'm not singing tequila.
Do it.
No, I'm not. I don't know. You stop. I'm trying to get a thought out. Before I lose a thought, you interrupt me. I'm like, listen, I used to play Tequila by the Champs years ago when we used to do the centerpieces at weddings. And you used to say, okay, now take out a dollar bill, and then we'd play Tequila. The song Tequila by the Champs. And let me finish my thought. Oh my God, it's menopause. Let me finish my thought. So we play the song, and then the music stops, and then No, you don't. Okay, pass it around. Blah, 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 blah. And then the person with the dollar bill, I make him come up to the dance floor. Remember that?
Yeah.
I make everybody who got the dollar bill come up to the dance floor and give the dollar bill to the bride and groom. And that's how they pay for the honeymoon. That's right.
They didn't pay for that.
Maybe we can do. Maybe people can do that at Bill and Jenny's wedding, right?
Maybe if they
can collect dollar bills and give the centerpieces away. I don't think they're having the reception now. They're just having the ceremony, spending a few nights together and doing the whatever.
Good for them.
And then they'll come home and whatever, and take care of the
Hi,
dog.
Janice.
Janice is here. Oh my god!
And now, all right. So Scott wants you to sing "Chariots of Fire."
I can't. That's an instrumental
ready?
also.
Ready?
No, Kiki.
I'll do it.
Please, no, Scott. I don't. Not Chariots of Fire. Now knock it off.
Ready?
Focus. Can't play music on YouTube. That was great. There goes the viewership right down the tubes because singing songs.
Care.
Okay. Whatever.
It is a good.
But I
just
just when you're talking there, I just looked out the window here in Jamestown. It's crowded out there tonight. There's tons of people in Jamestown.
tons of coyotes.
Tons of people in Jamestown.
We missed you, Sandra.
You know what? There's tons of in the New England area also.
Coyotes.
Bears. Bears are popping.
Come on.
Bears are popping up everywhere.
No.
Last night in Exeter, Rhode Island, a bear was going across somebody's front way. A lot of bears spotted in the Connecticut area the last couple of weeks or so too.
So last night, 1:30 in the morning, I heard a noise outside. So at first I heard the coyotes. Like when I tell you, I would not want to be in the woods with those guys because the the loud screaming from the coyotes is intense. Like it is like babies, but they're not, it's not babies, it's coyotes screaming and they're getting something. I think that's what I think. And then so they're screaming for about a minute or two and then they stop. Like it all stops. So it's freaking weird. Like I hate that. I'm like, oh my gosh, there must be 100 of them there. So then at 1:30, so that I heard that. And then at 1:30, I hear the cover of the trash can outside slam down. So I'm thinking it's either a possum or a raccoon going into our garbage.
Okay, first of all, the raccoons can't reach the top of the way the trash cans are made now. They cannot go into it. They cannot be a coyote because a coyote can't get into the trash can.
I'd say
what it could be a bear.
Could have been a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a bear. Because it was like literally he just lifted it open, took what he wanted, and then dropped it down. Like he didn't even gently put the cover down. He just slammed it, like he just let it go. So I heard that. And then Al goes, "Oh, that was me." I said, "No, it wasn't you because you were sleeping. Like I would have heard you come in and leave. Like I would have heard the door. It wasn't you. It was something else in the night."
Something else in the night.
Who am I?
I don't know. Oh my god. Do you have any more classic rock?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch.
Good. All right.
I have like
okay.
a whole bunch.
Okay, good. Continue. It's focus.
Kathy wants to know if it was an armadillo. No, we don't have those here on Rhode Island.
What the hell is armadillo? Is that a drink?
No, they have those in Texas. It's like I think it has a hard shell and a long tail and a pointed nose. Kind of looks like a prehistoric possum.
Kenny says, "Shut the back door." Didn't your mother used to say that, or you used to say that?
No, my mother really said the words. Like she didn't fluff any.
What did she say?
Any vulgarities?
In Italian, pasta fazool.
Pasta fazool.
What does that mean?
That's a soup.
What is? I thought you were swearing.
Pasta fajoule. That's like food.
I thought you were swearing at me when she said that.
No, the fangool. That's a swear word. She would say that a lot.
Really? Is that Italian?
Yep. And
Like that's Italian for how are you, right?
and she also and she made up some of her own words.
Yeah.
She really did make up words.
She yelled a lot, but she was great.
She was great.
It was great.
And I saw a T-shirt in the thrift store today, and I'm like, you know what? I should get this, but I'm not German. It said, "I'm not yelling. I'm just German."
Oh, that's good.
And I'm like, I should get this for Alan, and I should change it to Italian.
Get it for who, Al?
Because you always think I'm yelling at you.
Well, Kiki, that's your nature. I mean, because you grew up in an Italian family, and everybody always yelled. When I first met you, it's like, what the hell is this?
He still says it to me today. He's like, stop yelling at me. I'm like,
No.
I'm not yelling.
But
I'm just talking.
But as I said before, it's just they yell at each other and they say, "I love you." Well, whatever.
But I'm not yelling.
You told me to go about a half hour ago. Go get you some water, and you raised your voice.
I said please, but then you weren't.
No,
listening.
you didn't say please
because you weren't
Oh
listening.
my God! Now it's time for more of your classic rock raw.
Scott said manja is a word you hear in Methuen.
Classic rock raw. Now, thank you. Thank you, Kiki. You're welcome. Thank you for all you do. Kiki.fm.
Paul Simon says that he wants to tour, but he just can't do it. Paul Simon, who is 81 years old, said that part of his hearing was lost while recording his most recent album, 7 Psalms. Simon said that quite suddenly I lost most of my hearing in my left ear, and nobody has an explanation for it, so everything became more difficult. My reaction to that was frustration and annoyance, not quite anger yet because I thought it would pass. It would repair itself, but it has not repaired itself, and this is part of several health issues he has struggled with in recent years. Paul also reflected on the recent deaths of Gordon Lightfoot and Jeff Beck, noting that the musicians of his generation are done, but on a positive note, he can do and sing what he wants to do because, let's face it, who's going to make him do it any other way? I don't think anyone. He's 81. And he's Paul Simon. He can do whatever he wants. Paul has been married to singer Edie Brickell since May 30th of 1992. Edie is most well known for her huge single with the New Bohemians, What I Am, and it was when she was performing this song on Saturday Night Live on November 5th of 1988 that she locked eyes with Paul as he was watching her perform, and that is music love history. Isn't that freaking cute? She said he was standing behind one of the cameras. He was watching her sing, and she actually got nervous because she could see him watching her. And they've been together ever since. That's so cute. Paul and Edie currently live in Texas. See, Kathy, maybe you can get him to sell some real estate or something. That's what I say. They spend their winters in Hawaii, and he says that he has no desire to live back on the East Coast. That's not very nice, Paul. I like it here. Simon says that he's not disappointed about not touring as he grew tired of playing his songs. And I think about that all the time. I think about these groups that go out night after night after night after night, and they play the same exact songs over and over and over again. And I do say to myself, no matter how much they say they're not tired of it, you have to get tired of doing the same thing over. That's why if you have a huge enough catalog, I say mix it up. So then people aren't expecting the same thing night after night after night. Like Taylor Swift does it. She adds a new song every single night to her show. Maybe it's even 2 or 3. I don't know, but I know at least one. So not only does that keep her on her toes, but it keeps her fans guessing what song it's going to be that she's going to include in that show. And her fans talk about it. They're like, oh my gosh, she sang so-and-so. I don't know all hers. I do not know all of Taylor Swift songs. I don't. But that's why I think it not only makes it more fun for the fans, but it has to make it more fun for the artists. It's not just a cookie cutter set list. I don't know. That's my own feeling. Because I think I would, when Al and I did the DJ stuff, he literally had a grid, playing the same songs every single week, every single wedding. It was the same thing over and over again. It worked. That's awesome. But after you hear Disco Inferno, 2,500 times in a row, you're like, burn, baby, burn. disco, and he's like, dance, burn, baby, burn, all in the town, you.
Yeah, but you know something, Key? You're absolutely right. But however, it works because those people might not have heard the same song. Let me just say this about that.
You're right.
No, let me just say this about that, about this. When you go see a rock group, they play the songs you've heard for years, and you go, "Oh my God, I can't believe they're singing that song." They play the same songs over, and guess what? It works because continuity. I mean, you listen to radio stations; they play the same songs over and over, and some radio stations play the same 200 songs over and over again. Whatever. But you know what? It worked. And then, I thought I was going to throw up every time I played Celebration by Kool and the Gang. But whatever. And then I get out there, and I felt like I didn't want to spell for people, the YMCA. I wanted to go to something else instead of YMCA. But it worked every time. It did. And then coming out of a salsa playing Barry White, you're the first, you're my last, you're my everything. It worked. Then playing C&C Music Factory, Gotta Make It Sweat. Oh, whatever. They even play when doing stuff, the class reunion. I had the DJ play "Gonna Make You Sweat." But these people, they had a great time, And I played. This is what I had the DJ play. And I don't mean to stop you down here, but I made him play "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees.
Oh my God!
And they loved it. How many times did you hit it?
Of course they did.
I had them play Casey and the Sunshine Band. That's the way I like it. And I had everybody doing the bump because I did the same thing over and over. And guess what? It worked. And I'm walking around with my cup of tea in my hand or whatever. It was great. It's great.
Just so you guys know, Al keeps talking about his cup of tea because he's on a restricted diet due to acid reflux. Just so you know.
But that's information you don't need to share with the radio
I've
listener.
had to make him hospital food now for the past 3 weeks. And he's feeling much better. Thank you for asking. He is doing better. Just so you know.
And "More Than a Woman" was a great song. We didn't get a chance to play that, but whatever. That's a great song. That used to work at a lot of events too. Why are we even talking about my song? She just to sing every time.
Well, that was the Tavares version, but wait a minute. And then there was the Bee Gees version. Oh, wait a minute. Oh gosh, it's a different one.
No,
but I've got Tavares.
Wait a minute.
What?
"More Than a Woman" was done by the Bee Gees?
Well, they probably, Well, Tavares did it though.
Right.
Yeah.
On Saturday Night Fever?
Yeah, but didn't the Bee Gees sing it too? Was that like a double song?
I don't know. Don't look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Stop it, will you?
You stop it.
No, knock it.
You stop it.
Oh my God.
You stop it. Friday, I'm in love.
So now it's Monday and everybody's off the channel now because you're looking at stuff up on Google.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Oh, who's calling? Every time. Oh, it's a potential spam. Should I answer it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
Do it.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. Hello? Hello?
Yes, is this Mr. Snake?
Yes.
Hi, this is Serga. I'm calling about the property in Town Farm Road. I believe it's still on.
I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you for calling and have yourself a good weekend. Thank you. Bye. We don't have any property.
What the heck?
What the hell?
What the heck?
I don't even know where that is.
Turd.
What a turd.
All right, hold on. Yes, see. Hold on. Oh, yes, honey.
Turn down because I can hear the music.
I did, right? Girl, I know you very well. But now you took my breath away. Suddenly you're in my life. Everything, and then you got me working day and night. I fall in love with you again. Here in your arms, I found my paradise. My only chance for happiness. And if I lose love, I know I would die. Oh, say
no, spam call is calling back again.
We can make
go
it
away.
shine. We can take forever, just a minute at a time.
There's another song we used to play at weddings, like Elise was saying, "Love Shack" by the B-52s.
If you see a painted sign,
Kiki, you don't have to sing every song. God, you'll have more classic rock raw news. Stop it. Kiki, focus. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to leave. I'm telling you, please. I'm asking you nicely. And now it's time for more of your classic rock raw.
Do that again.
And now it's time for more of your classic rock raw. What pig? Want some bacon? How about some pork chops?
Oh, that's so not nice at all. Like that's not nice.
Bacon. Classic rock raw.
Ow, stop. Are you done now? Are you done?
Yes, I am. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to tune in for more of your classic rock raw.
Cher, who literally does not age, turns 77 on May 20th. I cannot. I literally cannot believe that woman is 77. A, how is this possible? B, where did the time go? And C, she is getting some pretty magical juice because she literally looks perfect. I mean, there is no question. The woman looks amazing. Stevie Nicks too. I mean, come on. They look great. So on her birthday, Cher tweeted, "Okay, will someone please tell me when I will feel old? This is ridiculous. I keep hearing these numbers, but I honestly can't understand them." I love her. I do. She's so funny, but her amazing appearance may get some help injection-wise, but her workout routine is nothing to run your walker over at all. Abs, Zumba, step class, yoga, and all kinds of other workout routines are on the agenda, so Miss Cher is definitely still paying her dues no matter what. TMZ recently reported that Cher and Alexander Edwards, the producer who is about 40 years her junior, broke up, called it quits. They don't believe in life after love. They're stronger, whatever. Allegedly, they are finito. Even though we all speculated that they were engaged because Cher had a humongous diamond on her finger around Christmas time, they were not actually engaged, but they were having fun making everyone think that they were, because that's such a Cher thing to do. For real. Cher says that she still cares for her ex, and there was speculation that she was sharing her birthday with him, but this could also be a publicity play. You just don't know with Cher. You don't. Cher currently has her Malibu mansion on the market for $75 million. It was recently listed at $85 million. So maybe a $10 million haircut will help sell the property. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have $75 million to bet, but I would buy Cher's home if I could, but I can't. Cher says that the house has been one of the greatest passions of her life, but now it's time to pass the magic to others. I love her. I do. I love Cher. Happy birthday to her. Priscilla Presley has agreed to a settlement with regards to her claims that Lisa Marie's will was not valid. And even though numbers were not released, the settlement is said to be in the millions, and both sides are very happy with the outcome. Priscilla recently attended the graduation of her twin granddaughters, but her other granddaughter, Riley, who the feud was with, was not in attendance. Priscilla recently said that even though the media called the recent filings in court a lawsuit, it was not a lawsuit, as she would never do that against her beloved granddaughter. She also said that the family is stronger than ever, but she was away from the family at the graduation, and she was left on her own. Very recently, John Travolta was working with the Presley family to attempt to get them all back together again. So did John ultimately have a hand in getting the situation settled? I mean, I really want to think so, because I love John Travolta. And I mean, this all got ironed out not too long after it was publicized that he was stepping in. So I say yay for Johnny T. And I'm personally going to believe that he helped the situation because he's just good like that. And he's John Travolta. It was also recently noted that Priscilla requested to be buried next to Elvis, who is the love of her life, and her daughter, Lisa Marie, but that request was denied. Allegedly, if Priscilla were to be granted a spot next to Elvis, either Elvis's mother or father would have to be moved, and that is not happening. It's super sad to see the families fighting over money after someone passed, especially when it involves your own daughter. but this is reality, I guess. It's just a sad one, though, you know. So the Presidential Medal of Freedom is the highest civilian award in the United States. Some of the recipients include John F. Kennedy. The award was given after he passed. Julia Child, Muhammad Ali, Charlie Daniels, and Carol Burnett are a few of the past recipients. To be qualified to receive this award, the individual must have made exemplary contributions to the prosperity, values, or security of the United States, world peace, or other significant societal, public, or private endeavors. That's a lot. Like, I don't think I could do all that. Maybe one thing I could do. So this is a big deal, but there have been celebrities who have denied the Medal of Honor. Bill Belichick, former coach of the New England Patriots, said no. Jackie Kennedy said no because she did not want to take the spotlight away from her husband. Dolly Parton recently decided to just say no to the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Dolly denied the honor twice from the Trump administration and has also denied the award from the current president, Joe Biden. Dolly said that I feel like if I take it, I'll be doing politics, so I'm not sure. Dolly also said that she doesn't want to deny the award from one party and accept from another, but have you listened to World on Fire? Just saying. Like, if you, it's really good. I would just think that the whole political landscape would be the reason that Dolly says, no way, Jose. Not because of one party or the other, but just because she just doesn't want to be involved in that. That's what I would think. About politicians, Dolly said, I don't think any of them are trying hard enough. I'm sure they're all trying, but I just really think that often they worry more about their party than they do about the people. Hallelujah, Miss Dolly. Dolly has also made the suggestions that politicians cut their pay and retirement, but we all know that that is not going to happen. Nope. Dolly is known for her large heart, and just recently she visited a hospice patient, Jackie Carroll, from Springfield, Missouri. Jackie's life revolves around Dolly Parton, and Dolly's team made it happen for one of her biggest fans. Jackie and her caregivers traveled to Dollywood, and a viral Facebook post is what helped to make Jackie's dream come true. Everyone is also patiently awaiting the release of Dolly's upcoming album, Rockstar, on November 17th, and maybe Jackie will get a very special copy. So Dolly has a huge heart. She's amazing. I love her. But she said no to the Presidential Medal of Honor. I love it. So now it's time, kids. It's nostalgia time. Hold, please.
Nostalgia.
I'll be right back.
So, talking about nostalgia and stuff like that, I'll wait till Kiki comes back here on the microphone so I can let her know what happened this week as well, too. It's just released from a TV channel here in Rhode Island.
Hit the like button.
Like button. So, Kiki, can you hear me now?
Why? Could I not hear you before?
Because you walked away for a
I
minute.
walked away.
So
I was out of here.
So we're talking about bears earlier, right?
Oh, no. Did you see one?
We're talking about bears earlier.
Okay.
Yesterday, this was shared by WPRI TV about an hour or so ago. Yesterday, a bear went into a garage of a bakery and has film footage of the bear eating 60 cupcakes. This is all on WPRI Channel 12's Facebook page. It's a video. The big bear goes into the garage, comes out with a box or two of cupcakes. 60 cupcakes the bear ate.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
That is so funny.
Dead
I hope
serious.
they weren't for a wedding this weekend.
Whatever. But talking about bears have shown up everywhere.
They're so cute, though.
Oh yeah, but you know.
But I think they're
dangerous.
They can be dangerous.
They're dangerous. They've killed people. You don't want to. You don't want to confront a bear or whatever. But what do you say? This nostalgia time? Is that what you said?
Oh, I didn't cross his name out. Hold on. Let me do this.
Cross over. My God.
The person who I got them at. So last week I talked to you guys about doing auctions here. I'm not going to do that because it's just not. Nobody's interested. So I'm just not going to do it. So we're just going to read from these old magazines that I have because it's so fun. You guys do seem to like that, though. You like that. I've noticed that. So we're just going to keep doing that. I'm just not going to do that other stuff here. Do it somewhere else.
Well, it's not the right platform for
It's
it.
just not.
We had to talk.
Everybody's-
We had to talk about it, and it's nice to do it and everything
Yeah.
else. But we're not.
It's not working here.
No. It's not that it's not working. It's not the right platform for
Yeah,
it. It's
right.
we're not QVC. We're just about having
I would do that though.
Kiki.
Wait,
Oh my
ready?
God! I can't.
Ready?
Ready for what?
I have this beautiful pen that I know all of you want. You want this pen. You need this pen. You have to write with this pen. Listen to the clicking of the pen. Hear the clicking? It's a very good clicking pen. I would buy it just for the clicking. I wouldn't even care about the ink. Just buy the pen. See, I'd be good on QVC, right?
No. Oh my God, Kiki.
Thank you. Sandra said I would be great.
That's great.
All right. So this is Rolling Stone magazine from April 28th of 1983. Now,
April 28th of 1983.
wait till I show you who's on the cover of this magazine.
Okay, who is it?
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. This is Prince in Vanity. Can you see that?
Wow, look at that.
Can you see that? Let me get a little
What's
closer.
the girl holding him? Well, hold it.
It's Vanity.
Okay, but what's she have her hands on?
Well, probably him
Okay.
because he was sexy.
He was?
Sexy Prince.
Okay. Whatever. Was that his real name? Prince?
I don't know. I think it was his real name. Scott
Really?
knows.
Okay.
Scott knows everything.
That's good.
So let's see what's. Oh, here we go. Myers Rum. Remember, the 1981 issue had Myers Rum in there.
I remember that. Good stuff.
Concord Audio.
Concord Audio.
Concord. Anything else is a compromise. That's right. Get your good audio on. I love these ads. So this is 2 years older than the one I just did. Have you been searching for these?
You're not going to read the whole magazine tonight, are you? I'm just going to say.
Al, go play.
Okay.
Go do something. Have you been searching for these records and cassettes? Great music doesn't have to cost you a fortune. Oh my gosh. So they have like all things. Fantastic records and cassettes from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So let me just see something. Hold on. So, all right, in the $6.99 column, you could get Phil Collins' Face Value, Jay Giles Band, Full House Live, ZZ Top Fandango, Carly Simon, the best of Carly Simon, Stevie Nicks, Belladonna. So those are for $6.99. Wait a minute. So for $5.99, you could get Elton John, Madman Across the Water, Journey. It just says Journey First. What is that? I don't understand what that is. Look into the future. Does that make sense, everybody? I don't. All right. And for $5.99, Earth, Wind, and Fire, All in All, and Connie Francis, Greatest Hits. Oh my gosh.
Oh, she was so good.
Well, remember TDK? You can supercharge your audio deck. Look, he's supercharging it.
Good cassette tape. Wow. Cheap. Japan.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, I love it. I love it.
What is it?
Welcome to Miller Time.
Welcome to Miller Time.
Look at this guy.
Look at that.
See?
Oh, look at that.
Welcome to Miller Time. Oh,
Look at that.
he's holding all those bottles in
He's
one
holding
hand.
all those
That's
bottles.
crazy.
Look at that. Now that looks like a good beer. Wow.
U2 declares war.
Who too?
U2 declares war.
The group U2?
Yeah.
Well, U2 can listen to Kiki.fm. U2 is great. I love
Get it?
I love U2's music. I love them. They're great, great artists. Why don't you talk a little bit? You have a little dead air going on.
Al?
Babe?
Nobody cares, babe.
Okay, babe.
Nobody gives a crap, babe.
Babe.
Only you do, babe.
Oh, my God. Sandra Yarborough is here now.
Hi, Sandra.
I mean, your popsicle.
All right, wait a minute. So let's see something. These are letters. Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay.
Oh, these are about Jessica Lange. I don't know. Surprise a tomato. Seagram's gin.
Cool.
It's a lot of tomatoes. That's like a lot of. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one for Honda. It's a nice ad. I love these ads. I really do. I'm fascinated by them. So Honda. What does it say? I don't know. I'm just showing you the ad. You sound like a chipmunk. See that? Yeah, see that?
That's cold in the teeth, though.
No,
God.
it's a popsicle. Oh my God, my shirt is up now.
Pulling
it down.
Oh my
To
God.
V or not to V or not to V? I don't understand what that means.
No.
Oh, it's a V twin. It's a V twin Honda. That's why.
V twin
I
Honda.
don't understand. Oh, look at this man.
Oh, look at this, man.
Oh, the pleasure is back.
The pleasure's back.
Barkley.
Oh.
Hi, Jan Marie. Have a great time.
She's having a great weekend with her family. That's what it's all about.
Good for you.
I love you, Jen Marie. Say hello to your guests for us, okay?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Jen Marie and her friends or family that are over.
Say hi to them for us.
Right.
The power of the cross. Americans' Roman Catholic Church takes on the Pentagon. Ooh. We won't get into all that. Oh, and now here's another beer ad. Michelob. Remember Michelob?
Michelob.
Is that like still a thing?
Yes.
Is Michelob still around?
Oh my God, yes.
Is it?
I don't know.
You sound like you're eating a bagel.
No, maybe a possible. No.
There's got to be something good in here. Timberland was back. It was in
Timberland.
the 80s? Like, really?
This magazine is from April of 1983.
Timberland.
On Kiki's Classic Rock YouTube channel tonight. We're just sharing it with you because it's better than reading it. Just show your pictures.
But stop doing that.
That's my and by the way, I'm using a pop filter tonight because I pop a lot. So I never use a pop filter on a microphone my whole life of broadcast. It must mean my voice is changing.
Yeah. So mix with Yukon Jack and get bitten. Okay. I don't know.
Get bitten.
These articles are not. Oh, here we go. Prince. Oh, look at this, kids. Here's the fun. Here's where the fun begins now. I just want your every time in your kiss.
Let's go crazy. Prince on Kiki.fm.
Oh,
It looks like he's hungry. He's doing something with his tongue.
Because Prince, the secret of America's sexiest one-man band by Debbie Miller.
Oh, Debbie Miller.
All right, I'm going to read a little bit from Debbie.
Oh, my God, please. And Kenny still hasn't found what she's looking for yet. I just saying.
U2 declares war.
With or without you.
All right, listen. We're going to go right to this one. All cocky, teasing talk
What
about...
did you say again? All what?
All right, Al.
No, what?
You need to be quiet.
No, what did you say, though? All what?
You would know if you were quiet.
No, okay, say it again because I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No.
I apologize.
You
all
need to
what?
go away. for
All
a
what?
minute.
What'd you say? All what?
All cocky,
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
teasing talk about sex.
Oh, God. You talk about cocky, talk about shit.
That's Prince.
That's crazy.
Forget Mr.
No,
Look So Good. Meet the original Mr. Big Stuff.
Cocky.
He's afraid of nothing on stage.
Big stuff.
Ready to take on all the desires of a stadium full of his lusty fans. Ready
Yes.
to marry funky black dance music and punky white rock music
Oh,
after their
God.
stormy separation through the 70s. Ready to sell his sex can save us message to anybody who'll give his falsetto a listen.
Oh, my God. It's a dirty language.
Nor does anything scare him when he's at home alone, composing. Out comes a pecan. What?
Wait. No. Wait.
It's not a pecan.
Wait. Composing music, out comes this pecan? What the hell is that? You shouldn't be talking about somebody's pecan that way.
Wait a minute. It doesn't say pecan.
What the hell is a pecan anyway? Out comes this pecan? What, is that like a pontoon or is it like a
Oh my
like a?
All right, hold on.
Okay,
I'm crying. I'm
well,
crying.
let's regroup and let's go back, rewind. Out comes this pecan.
I didn't say his
It's
pecan.
time for bacon.
I didn't say his pecan. Oh my God, I can't see him laughing. So bad. All right, out comes
I gotta pee.
out comes
Out comes this pecan.
a pan. What's a pan?
Okay.
P-A-E-N-N.
How you get pecan on a pen? It's like when I talk to you sometimes, you don't hear anything I tell you.
I'm reading this. This isn't writing. Look at my eyes are so small because I'm laughing so hard. All right, wait a minute. All right, I don't know what a paean is. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know what a pecan is, do you?
Out comes a paean
Pan?
to incest called Sister, a song called Head about a bride who meets Prince on her way to be wed and says, I must confess, I want to get undressed and go to bed. And a song called Jack You Off.
This is in a magazine. Wait a minute, Kiki.
I can't make this in my head.
But Kiki, you should be reading this.
Hold on.
In case the little kids are listening right now.
Right. No little kids are listening to us, Al. Okay. Then it's not happening. He even advised the president, Ronnie, talk to Russia, so bold that half of his material is radio censored. Prince is wailing, guess I should have closed my eyes when you drove me to the place where your horses run free, because I felt a little ill when I saw all the pictures of the jockeys that were there before me. And that's in Little Red Corvette.
Boy, people are really...
While Lionel Richie is everywhere on the radio with Truly, I Love You, Truly.
Oh, my God. Dancing on the Ceiling.
Oh, my God.
We played Dancing on the Ceiling now on Kiki.fm.
Oh, look at this.
Whatever. So,
Vanity 6. Baby. Vanity 6, everybody. Can you see this? Hold on.
Oh, that's Apollonia?
No, it's Vanity 6.
But isn't Apollonia in Vanity 6?
No. Hold on. That's not Apollonia, though. That's not Apollonia. That's...
Was she in... Oh,
that's Vanity.
Oh, Vanity.
Yeah.
Well, so what is Vanity 6?
Calm down a minute.
Oh, my God. Focus.
You focus.
You got lint on your sponge, but whatever.
Can you take it off?
No, because I had to walk up the...
See, it was Brenda, Vanity, and Susan. Now, Brenda was with Apollonia. Vanity...
Can you show the picture again?
Wasn't Vanity before Apollonia?
No. Show the picture.
Yeah, but Scott, who was Vanity?
No, Kiki, I'm asking you.
Such a poop head.
No. Bring it back away from the camera because it's too close to the camera.
I can't.
Bring it back a little bit. So that's not Apollonia in the middle?
No, that's Vanity.
Who's Vanity?
She's Vanity 6. You don't remember Vanity?
But wasn't Apollonia part of Vanity?
No, give the dog a hug. Can you give the dog a hug?
Kiki, the dog I brought down to Jamestown
give
tonight.
Him a hug.
Hey, he's fine. He just had to blow his nose. Leave him alone, will you? I don't get it. So Brenda is the girl to the far right, right?
Right. All right, hold on. Let's take another one. Hold on.
Let's take another one. I burnt my tongue on a popsicle. How can you do that?
You can't burn your tongue on a popsicle.
Well, I did.
No.
I got a cold burn or cold, whatever the hell it is. Sorry.
Hold on.
I apologize for coughing and being unprofessional.
I'm just gonna pick one. Ready? The 13-year-old prince had landed on the Anderson doorstep.
Wait. You said the 13-year-old prince?
Yeah. Yes, Al.
He wasn't 13 years old.
At one point, he was.
Okay, continue.
At one point, you were too.
All right, go ahead. Continue.
The 13-year-old prince had landed on the Anderson doorstep after having been passed from his stepfather and mother's home to his dad's apartment to his aunt's house. I was constantly running from family to family, Princess said. It was nice on one hand because I always had a new family, but I didn't like being shuffled around. I was bitter for a while, but I adjusted. His father, John Nelson, was a musician himself, a piano player in a jazz band by night, a worker at Honeywell, the electronics company, by day. Nelson is Black and Italian. His ex-wife, says Prince of his mother, is a mixture of a bunch of things. On stage, the father was called Prince Rogers, and that is what he named his son, Prince Rogers Nelson. That was Prince's real name.
What was his real name?
Prince Rogers Nelson.
Oh, really?
Oh, look at the ad for Cool Cigarettes.
I think somebody said that. I think Scott said that earlier.
What, Cool Cigarettes?
No, Nelson. I think Scott knows that.
Scott knows a lot of things.
I know. I don't know.
Cigarette.
That was a big time.
Cigarette. Oh, let's read this one. Black lace bikini underwear.
Now, did you say this magazine was from 1983 or 81?
83.
Well, in the description it says 81.
Didn't I say something else? I don't know. I'll change it.
All right.
So, Al, do you have to bother me?
Okay, never mind.
All right, so Prince does not dress like your average rock star. Not for him, the futuristic, stretchy costumes of the Commodores or the raggedy jeans of the Bruce Springsteen types. He wears bright eye makeup, and his hair seems a cross between Little Richard and neo rockabilly styles. He dresses in his own Rococo Street fashion. Last year, when Prince won an award from a Minneapolis weekly newspaper for Minnesota Musician of the Year, he showed up in his most formal clothes, black trench coat and white go-go boots. His acceptance speech, when do they give the award for the best ass?
Best what?
He is so, well, he was very funny. Andy's been known to perform in nothing but boots and a pair of bikini underpants. It's quite an act, that lean, almost nude body singing no holds barred lyrics. How come you don't call me? He wails in gospel falsetto in one song. Don't you want to play with my Tootsie Roll? and he entreats his audiences into the sing-along to Head. All right, I'm not going to say that. So I can't. This is like funny. Oh, let's talk about Morris Day. Morris didn't exactly put the group together. All but guitarist Jesse Johnson had been playing around Minneapolis in a band called Flight Time, known familiarly as The Time even then. But it's Morris who has led the band to the point where it is now often steals the show from the scantily clad Vanity Six and even from Prince. Morris, the former drummer, has stayed closer to traditional R&B, but by injecting his good humor, has developed one of the best live acts in the country. Prince said Morris helped the band get its Warner Brothers contract in 1981. Asked why The Time shares the same teenage sex themes as Prince, Morris says, sex is present in everybody's life. I don't think anybody owns the rights to that. Asked if Prince influenced their sound, Morris says what Vanity says, we believe in the same things. It's interesting. And that's that. Well, no, and then it's continued, but we're gonna just go on here. Oh, the music event of the 80s continues. What's this? The 1983 U.S. Music Festival returns to Glen Helen Regional Park, San Bernardino, California. Was that the one that Steve Wozniak did? Help me out here. The U.S. 83 Festival, because Steve Wozniak did something. See that? I wonder. Let me look that up. I have to know. Des Dickerson was his guitarist back then. Thank you, Scott. The US 83 Festival. Hold on, because I have to know. I recall something because Steve Wozniak did some big, huge festival. US Festival 83. 83. No, 83. U.S. Festival. I'm probably wrong. Near San Bernardino. Background. Steve Wozniak. I was right. Oh my gosh. Steve Wozniak, co-founder of Apple and creator of the Apple I and Apple II personal computers, believed that the 70s were the me generation. He intended the U.S. festivals with Bill Graham's participation to encourage the 1980s to be more community-oriented and combine technology with rock music. The first was held Labor Day weekend in September 1982, and the second was less than 9 months later over Memorial Day weekend in May of 1983. So this day in 1983 was the U.S. festival run by Steve Wozniak, Apple co-founder. That's crazy. Love that. Let him eat Pap. Joe Papp. I don't know who Joe Papp is, but I don't know. He's very popular. Seagram 7. That's very nice. Show that. Seagram 7 ad. Seagram 7. Al's disappeared now because he's mad at me.
No, man. I'm doing stuff, and
What are you doing?
No, I'm reading the comments on here. They're pretty amusing. While you're going on, then Kenny's saying how much she's a naughty girl. She's saying her mind is always in the gutter.
Look, Lee
and
Jean.
she says about 75% of the time. Go, Kenny.
Good for you, Ken.
Go, girl, Kenny. God.
How you should be.
She's a naughty girl.
Oh, look at this double camel ad.
Double camel
It's
ad.
a good one. It's a good one. Cigarettes for everybody. Camel. Hold on. I'm gonna open it up. It's a good one. It's a nice. He's sitting on a rock or something, right? Look at that. He's just he's enjoying his cigarette on a limb of a tree. Isn't that dangerous? Like, wouldn't a tree catch on fire if you smoked on it?
Getting dark out.
Oh, that's a boy.
Getting dark out.
Valley Boys. Who are the Valley Boys?
I don't know, but it's getting
The
dark out.
Bohemian climbers of Yosemite National Park are caught between rock and a hard place. I don't know who those people are. Win $100,000 in solid gold from Canadian Club. Not now. I'm sure that contest is closed because that was in 1983. But look at that. They don't do contests like that now. Giving me no $100,000 in gold. I want some. I would like a piece of that. Is gold even worth as much as it? I feel like they keep saying, oh, gold's going to, go through the roof and skyrocket. I think silver is going to be more valuable than gold, to be honest, because they use silver in everything. I'm just saying. Something wicked this way comes. Oh, look at that. I think these are more fun for the ads in this particular issue of Rolling Stone magazine. Something wicked this way comes. What would you give a man who could make your deepest dream come true? I would give him Winston cigarettes. That's what I would give him. Some cigarettes. Makes everybody.
So next Sunday, we're going to be in Coventry, Rhode Island, at the Coventry High School. And why are we doing it? It's for a great foundation, helping young people pursue their dreams, their skills, and their futures. It's going to be a motorcycle event. All Harley Davidson people are going to be there. Harley Davidson store is going to be there from Exeter, Warwick, Rhode Island. All kinds of people. There's going to be live bands, food trucks, and Kiki.fm is going to be there too. So it's going to be a great time. It's going to be next Sunday, June 4th. I think I have the date right now, from 11 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd like to have everybody come by and join us. And if you come by and join us, you put money into the bowl. We're not taking the money. It's all going to the foundation. You get your chance to win yourself a pair of tickets to see Grand Funk Railroad in concert at Twin River on June 9th. And not only am I giving one pair away, I might even give a couple pairs away. I might even get three, but you got to show up if you're in the New England area. It's all happening next Sunday in Coventry, Rhode Island. The Michael Stefanik Foundation is putting this big event on. All kinds of motorcycle bikies. It's going to be a great time.
Thank you. Scott likes these old magazine things. I'm glad you do, because I enjoy them too, to be honest, because I mean, really, when's the last time you picked up a magazine from the 80s? Just here. It's just here. So Robert Duvall, Don't Eat Quiche. It takes a tough man to make a tender movie. All right, let's pick one. He stares at her. He's come to life in his eyes, and his daughter knows it. She can feel the pent-up love and misery flowing through him. She leaves, but there has been a real moment between them and between Duvall and the audience, which knows that once again it is in the hands of one of the best actors of his generation. Max Sledge is different from the character Duvall played in The Great Santini, a tough Marine colonel who bullies his family and pushes around his teenage son, who both loathes and worships him. Santini is verbal, flamboyant, a killer competitor. Who can forget the scene where, after being beaten by his son in a game of one-on-one, he bounces a basketball off the boy's head and walks up the steps to his son's bedroom saying, "My favorite little girl, my favorite little daughter." And yet Sledge and Santini and even Boo Radley, the feeble-minded mute in Duvall's first film, To Kill a Mockingbird, are of a piece. They are all the man who hasn't learned a language to speak his complex and driven heart. And Duvall plays him with a seriousness and intensity that forces us to recognize him as one of us. Robert Duvall, don't eat quiche. You're one of us. Another Techniques ad. You know, if you find these at a yard sale or at a thrift shop, like these vintage electronics, the only problem is when you find these guys out in the wild, sometimes they don't work. They don't. Like, I still have a Marantz tuner it doesn't, I mean, it turns on, but it doesn't work, but it's still worth good money because of the parts. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, it turns on, and it's like me. I turn on, but I don't work anymore.
Natasha Kinski in Exposed in Alice in Terrorland. Alice in Terrorland. Scary. I'm scared. I'm frightened. Become a qualified assistant sound recording engineer. Wait a minute.
Getting dark out.
You can call toll free or from Ohio and outside the USA. Well, that was a 614 number, but they had an 800 number. How much is it, do they say? Nope, doesn't tell you. But you send in your little coupon and you could become a sound or recording engineer or both. It could be a combo class. It's probably like $4.95. Let's see. That's all still Robert Duvall. Oh, I never heard of those cigarettes. Wait a minute. Smithereens. Were you guys into the Smithereens? I was not a Smithereens person. Shot in 16 millimeter for a mere $80,000, Smithereens is the powerful feature film debut of filmmaker Susan Seidelman. Wasn't the Smithereens a group? Like, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Wait, I'm going to look that up now. Let's see.
Getting even darker out now.
He's fresh. Smithereens. Right, the Smithereens are a group. I got to look this up. Google, help me out. The Smithereens. Yeah, they're a rock band. So, like, then there's there's a movie. So we'll start again because I know Al loves hearing all of this. Shot in 16 millimeter for a mere $80,000, Smithereens is the powerful feature film debut of filmmaker Susan Seidelman. The 30-year-old New York University Graduate School alumnus produced, directed, edited, and co-wrote the movie and guided young actress Susan Berman in a tour de force performance as Wren, a desperate anti-heroine trying to break into the rock world any way she can. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. All right, I'm not familiar with that, but let's look at Bright cigarettes. Have you guys heard of Bright cigarettes? It's Bright. Bright cigarettes. These are fun. A fresh new taste experience that outshines menthol. It not only tastes fresher while you smoke, it even leaves you with a clean, fresh taste. Did any cigarette leave you with a clean, fresh taste? I don't think so. Oh, look at that. Hey, we'll get there in a second. All right, who's this now? I can't believe, like, two magazines now. Journey hasn't been in either one, but we're not done yet. So, Les and Jeff Beck kickoff TV show. Guitar greats Les Paul and Jeff Beck toured up last month for the premiere of Rock and Roll Tonight, a new late-night TV rock program. This is the first time I've played rock to my knowledge, said the still spry Paul. But Jeff and I just looked at each other and we knew what to do. Oh, that's cute. Not cute. It's historic. Can you see that? Can you see it? Letterman's love leaves late night to save their relationship. David Letterman may have lost a head writer, but he saved a relationship. That's the opinion of his longtime co-vivant, Meryl Marco, who served until recently as head writer for Late Night with David Letterman. It's too rough a position to be in, she says, living with someone and exerting that much control over him. Anytime something went wrong on the show, it was hard to have fun at dinner. So to ensure what she puckishly terms a better life for us all, Marco relinquished her post, and former Saturday Night Live scribe Jim Downey was hired as her replacement. The result, I immediately got happier, says Marco. Currently, she's penning a comedy pilot for CBS and still writes for Letterman. That's cute. Oh, Ringo is ailing. Julian Hunting. Ringo Starr has been checking in and out of London's posh Wellington Hospital lately for treatment of an undisclosed ailment. Oh, so ailments were undisclosed back then too, I guess. Inquiries about the 42-year-old drummer's malady drew a no comment from hospital spokesman. Later this year, Starr hopes to bring his own version of MTV to the UK. He and Virgin Records president Richard Branson have formed a company called Cable Music, which hopes to begin beaming a 24-hour-a-day stream of rock videos to Britons later this year. At present, fewer than 500,000 English homes have cable hookups. Curiously enough, the outfit's first franchise will be in Starr's old hometown of Liverpool. Meanwhile, Paul McCartney is still fussing with his feature film debut, Give My Regards to Broad Street, and Julian Lennon has finally formed a band and is hunting for a record deal. Quasar is the group's name, and it includes another rock star offspring, 15-year-old Paul Inder, son of Motorhead's notorious guitarist Lemmy. Wow. I'm always conscious of the fact that people might want to know about me because I'm a Lennon and my father was famous, says Julian, looking tan and fit for the skiing holiday. That's cute. Oh, now look at this. Woof. It's a steamy photo. Everybody, this is rated PG-13. Oh, it's Richard Gere gearing up. He's gearing up. And 19-year-old Valerie Kaprisky as they appear in Breathless, a Jim McBride remake of the Jean-Luc Godard film due out this summer. The love scenes in this movie, says one spokesman, will make an officer and a gentleman look like a Disney movie. I don't even know the movie Breathless. Have you guys heard of that? I haven't. Oh, can you see that? Look at that. Oh, that Richard Gere. That Richard Gere, he just, even today, I think just looking at him, oh my Lord. But I get to look at Al. Molson Golden, Greg Kinn's Rock and Roll Romance. Faced with flagging sales and the whims of a changing pop scene, the record industry has sought refuge in a safe place, the past. That's where I always go. The past, it's safe. In the last 12 months, record companies have released more than 200 albums of old material, and there is no indication that the flood is about to subside. Each label has handled its reissue program in a different way. MCA, for example, has its collectible series, nearly 20 single album greatest hits compilations by artists ranging from Marlene Dietrich to Tommy Rowe. Remember Sweet Pea, like the label's similar jazz heritage program, the records carry a budget-minded list price of only $4.98. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. What about Greg? I don't see much about Greg.
It's nighttime now.
Thomas Dolby. Everybody, it's Thomas Dolby. Blinded me with science. She blinded me with science. And then there's Wild Turkey. Look at.
As I was saying last Saturday when I drove back from the reunion, I couldn't see very well at night.
Pulling my shirt down.
My eyesight's fine now.
The Clash within Supertramp. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something about the U.S. Festival. Hold on. Let's read about it, shall we? David Bowie, Van Halen, and The Clash will headline this year's U.S. Festival on Memorial Day weekend. That's so funny. I didn't even know that. At Southern California's Glen Helen Regional Park, the site of last year's festival. But festival financier Steve Wozniak, who admits that he lost a ton on the 1982 festival, says that he expects to sell 600,000 of the $20 tickets in order to turn a profit. $20 to see all those people. Oh my gosh. We have to for us to continue, he adds. 4-day package tickets will not be available for this year's festival, which will also feature technology and career fairs. I don't think people going to a concert are going to want to learn about their career. I don't think those two things went together very well, but what do I know? The budget for this year's U.S. festival is set at about $15 million, and much of it is going to be the talent. Bowie, for example, reportedly will be paid about $800,000 for his first U.S. appearance in 5 years. The festival will open on Saturday, May 28th, with a mostly new wave lineup: The Clash, The Stray Cats, Men at Work, The English Beat, A Flock of Seagulls, Oingo Boingo, Wall of Voodoo, The Divinals, In Excess, and though they may seem out of place, Little Steven and the Disciples of Soul. Sunday will feature hard rock, Van Halen, The Scorpions, Triumph, Judas Priest, Ozzy Osbourne, Motley Crue, and another odd choice, Joe Walsh. Really? Was Joe Walsh considered an odd choice?
Yeah, back
Really?
then he was, yeah.
Monday is more varied. Bowie, Stevie Nicks, John Cougar, The Pretenders, U2, Quarterflash, Missing Persons, and Berlin. 4 days later, there will be a one-day country festival whose acts include Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, and Emmylou Harris. Unison, the umbrella organization founded by Wozniak to coordinate the festival, initially planned to do the booking and promoting for this year's concerts, but once again it decided to turn to an established rock promoter. The Denver-based Feline Presents was hired in February when Quarterflash and Emmylou Harris were reportedly the only acts booked. Feline chief Barry Fay says he subsequently spent the toughest 3 weeks of booking in my life. That's pretty cool. And you could have bought a Rolling Stone t-shirt. Let's see you could have had a Rolling Stones dress, Rolling Stone magazine dress for $12.95, or a tank top for $6.95. That's a good deal. So that's pretty cool about the Wozniak Festival. They had to sell all of those $20 tickets to allow them to do it again. It's crazy.
Sun's coming up now.
Bryan Adams takes his cut. Look at these. Wait a minute. These are high-tech imports, it says. Dodge and Plymouth. I can't. Look at this car. Look at this car. Thank goodness it's not around anymore. What the heck? Did you have one of these cars? Did your parents have one of these cars?
I have one of those cars.
You did?
Yeah, it had 4 wheels on it.
You didn't have that car, though.
It's now Sunday.
You know what? My friends are enjoying this. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't have any friends. I don't have to worry
You
about
can
it.
whine all you want. Oh my gosh, ready? They have classified ads in the Rolling Stone mag. Let's just see if there's anything fun. Hold on. This is like Faded, which is so funny. So they have psychics. Psychic to the stars, David Guardino can bewitch, mesmerize loved ones 24 hours daily. There was like 2 phone numbers. Hold on. Messages. We were wrong. We're not the greatest rock and roll band in America. We're the greatest rock and roll band in the world. Don't miss out. Grab it at this stage and let's make history. The Works box. I don't know what that is.
It's Monday now.
Wait a minute. Comedy. Who gives a what you love? I'm drinking beer for good. I love E.T. Full color prints, bumper stickers, $1.95 t-shirts. This is funny. Signed by John Lennon. Famous bag. 1 lithograph, drawings, realistic prices. Phone. Right. Still available collector catalog. Reproducing all 5 Lennon lithographs. Send $15. Really? Were they signed by? Come on. Oh, 100,000 music lovers needed. Now remember, this is from 1983. It's not real now. Earn easy money in the music business. No experience necessary. Work less than 1 hour per week from home in spare time. Oh my gosh, remote work was a thing back then. No selling required. Rush $1 for details and starter kit today. Remember when you had to pay for like a job lead? Isn't that funny? They still make you do. Some people still do that, which is a scam. Don't do that. Don't pay people to get you a job. This is really neat, though. So let me just show you what I'm looking at, like all these little classified ads. So if you had a business or something like that, you would probably try to get, your business highlighted in the Rolling Stone classified ad section. I didn't have a business back then. I was too worried about getting my Suzy Q's in high school for 50 cents. I thought that was the best deal on the planet. And then the back cover, Come to Where the Flavor Is, Marlboro, the Marlboro Man.
It's Tuesday.
So there you go. There's our Rolling Stone magazine from April 28th of 1983. So I hope you enjoyed that, but I've got one more thing. So Dick Clark began his
Say goodnight to Elise. She's leaving. Good night, Elise.
Dick Clark began his first national music survey on Memorial Day, May 30th, 1981 for the Mutual Broadcasting System. This featured Dick's top 30 hits of the week and was in direct competition with Casey Kasem's American Top 40. He also had interviews with the artists, and this first edition included interviews with Kim Carnes, Neil Diamond, and Daryl Hall. Journey was not included in this first episode, but Find Your Way Back by Jefferson Starship and Hall & Oates' Kiss on My List were. The first edition of Dick Clark's music survey was sponsored by Dr. Pepper, and the first song on the survey was Quincy Jones' I Know Carita. I know Carita, that's where I
That was a great song, wasn't it? Oh my God,
love
that song was fabulous. I could listen to that over and over again.
Just a fun song.
Oh my God. You reading these magazines brings back so many memories for people. Though,
I know. I'm telling you.
It's amazing.
It's so fun.
Camel cigarettes. Oh my God.
So the number one song that week was Kim Carnes' Betty Davis Eyes, which spent 3 weeks in that number one spot.
That was one of my favorite songs of all time. I love that song.
So Memorial Day weekend, 1981, the number one song was Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes, and Dick Clark premiered his National Music Survey on Memorial Day.
Betty Davis Eyes was number one that weekend?
Yep.
What year was it?
1981.
Isn't that magazine from 83?
I'm not reading it from the magazine.
Oh, you're not?
No, this is like something I did separately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Betty Davis Eyes, I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're welcome, Candy.
You're welcome, Candy.
So, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, you're leaving? Oh, my God.
Well,
just got here.
If you say one more time, it's getting light out. I mean,
No, it's getting dark out again. No, it's fine. I'm just busting your beans. But, it's been so good to hang out with everybody tonight. And it's great just being on the channel here tonight.
It's always great being with
it is. I mean, to bring back all these nostalgic memories for everybody is just fantastic, And people listen to the radio station right now, which is great. And we hope you listen all weekend long because it's going to be a long weekend.
It is going to be a great long weekend.
Great long weekend.
It's going to be fun. And Scott said, love to everyone. Thank you to everyone for your service. We just, we can't live in a better place. We have to say it, and we have to thank our men and women who have helped us to get here, stay here, and be here.
Have the life that we have. It's because of you. You've done service to your country and great sacrifices to you and your families. But thank you very, very much. And thanks to everybody here on the channel tonight for the support of Kiki.fm. We couldn't do it without you. And thank you. The music brings people together, and it's great being together with people. Whether it's at concerts or we've made so many friends during the music world. It's just absolutely incredible, isn't it, Kiki?
It just is. And again, we thank you all truly, truly, truly so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We're going to see you again soon. Not sure which day. I mean, the Friday night's fun. I love being here on a Friday night, and it just worked out that we could be here tonight. So who knows? Maybe we'll be here next Friday. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Ow.
No, we have things to do, Kiki. Listen, don't tease you. Maybe we'll be on next Friday.
I don't know. I don't know what day. We're going to be on a night next week. I just don't know which one.
You don't know if you're going to be on next week.
I will definitely.
No, you won't.
You know that I'm going to be here once a week, guys. Don't listen in.
No. Listen. We have a lot going on, and if you're going to be on tomorrow night, I just can't because we're going to be at a wedding tomorrow.
I can't be on tomorrow night.
Why not?
It's going to be a little busy.
Oh my God, it's going to be a fun time.
So guys, again, thank you so much for your support. Please download the app of Kiki.fm if you have not already. You're going to absolutely love it. You love our music from the 70s and the 80s, 90s, some even some current music. Take a listen. It is awesome. I have to say, Al did a great job, and he does a great job maintaining it and constantly changing it around. You're not going to hear the same songs over and over again. I will promise you that. And it's just going to make you have fun and enjoy what you're listening to. So thank you again for spending your time with us, your precious, valuable time. We appreciate it so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the super stickers tonight. Again, that's what helps keep us here and keep us on the air. We're supported by you guys, so we thank you so much. Remember to be kind to everyone. Stay strong, and always remember, most importantly, to always keep rocking. I love you guys so much. Have a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Bye.